everybody. It's Thursday night at 9. You know what that means. Time for Monster Chiller Horror Theater. And then it's time for What's on Joe Mind. We are a fan cast about the world of G.I. Joe. I'm your host, Mike Irizarry. How's everybody doing this week?
I mean
how could we not be doing it?
As good as pancakes on a Sunday morning, I'll tell you that.
Ooh. It's the first day of summer vacation.
It's my last day of summer vacation.
Oh, man. I had my last class tonight, Rob, for the summer. I get 3 weeks, baby. Ooh.
Now, I do have another 3 days before kids show up, so, you know.
That's fair.
Bringing you in on a Friday. I'd be burning a sick day early is all I'm saying. If I had the first day of school is a Friday and there aren't even any stinking kids around, you kidding me?
It's all meetings. It's just
It's all meetings and just summer sexual tension. All the teachers got to work out with each other. You know, like, hey, you look tan. You've been with a new workout regimen. I like what you did with your hair. Oh, the divorce went through. I get it. That's what that Friday is. You don't want kids around for any of that.
That's a famous Arn Anderson line. He said verbatim, "Fat looks better tan."
Oh, that's my problem. I'm so pale.
Yeah, me too, but I got both, so I got to work on something. Yeah.
But as always, hit us up in the live chat if you're around tonight. If you're not around tonight, be sure to visit the big boy comments down below and do all that cool YouTube stuff. Hit the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel for crying out loud. It's all free.
All the things, whatever they're asking you to do. Just
right. If you've watched it this long, this YouTube is going to just continue to recommend us to you for the rest of your natural life. You might as well. Colin in the house, all of his stuff.
Right.
And make sure you watch it under your YouTube channel, like your YouTube login. Because if you watch it under your work's YouTube login, it's going to look like your work is a big fan of all these G.I. Joe stuff when your work has nothing to do with G.I. Joe. Not that I'm speaking from experience.
I would say watch with both myself. I would watch with both.
Also that. I do that when people are like subscribe. I go to every single subscription that I have available. I throw them a subscribe.
Hella Geek looking to score points with the guest.
It's my boy Paulie G.
But not as many points as Cooter's Garage.
Oh, hey,
Cooter's Garage recognizing it's below.
We found that movie on Amazon, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. You're better for it, by the way.
I don't know.
Did I? Michael Gene Fleming. Students are starting to move in early at the university I work at, finding all the things our contractors missed repairing over the summer. 14th to the 16th will be the big move-in days. But we're kind of divided on Malone after all, Joe. I liked it. I said it's eminently watchable. I'm not going to call it a movie.
It's not.
It's entertaining enough legitimately in parts and entertainingly enough because it's terrible in parts.
100%. You know,
but it's far from the worst movie I've ever seen.
It's as good as that era Burt that you're gonna get, you know, like that past his prime, not willing to
late
accept
80s Burt.
Yeah, not willing to accept a different kind of role, still thinking he had the mid 70s action in him. You know, he had been injured from City Heat already. Like it's that era Burt, and that movie's as good as you're gonna get.
It's the terrible hairpiece in that movie though.
Oh,
there was no money spent on hairpiece.
No money. Just think about all the young actors today, you know, that have the advantage of all the hair growth pills and good wigs and good surgical, you know, all that stuff. Just think if that could have been applied to the greats of the heyday. Think of what Shatner could have been with real hair, Burt with real hair,
Sean Connery
with real hair, like that. Like it's amazing. What I'm talking about is the bigotry towards bald people in Hollywood. That's what I'm talking about. When we went home to Chicago last time, I almost bought a wig for real, just a cheap, shitty one, you know. But like when we walked into the party, I literally was gonna just walk in with it combed as well as I could, like really do it as well as I could, and just say nothing about it.
Go in there sporting the Buddy Hackett.
I was gonna do it, and then I kind of forgot, and we were at the airport. It's like because it was around Halloweenish. I was like, God damn it!
Just saying, Spirit Halloween will be opening soon. So
yeah. It's I mean, well, I have a ton of Halloween weeks, but we were looking for like a nice one, like not like a mullety or that was gonna be the gag, and just people I hadn't seen in forever just be like, hey, what's up?
How you been? Best line, what's new?
Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
Custer Jeffrey says, my feed is currently What's on Joe Mind and medieval Scottish graveyards this week. The algorithm is on. It is on.
Good for him.
What are the Scottish graveyard videos? Are they like haunted videos? Like that sounds fascinating. Are they, like what are they of? Just like how beautiful they are, or is like this is where the Clan McCullough buried their dead.
There's all kinds of informational graveyard YouTube videos.
Oh,
a lot of them focus on famous people.
Really? I've never gone down the graveyard rabbit hole.
Some of them are historical as well. The graveyard finds you eventually. I don't go for it either, but
it's going to find all of us.
Right.
If they list the cause of death, there's a graveyard in there that just says quickening.
Right.
Right. It's like I got the
every fifth Scottish grave is like a foot shorter than the other ones.
Missing a head. Head. Pond.
Watching
I told you that story, right?
Yes.
My head story?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Watching a bunch of SCTV videos. I got the Joe Flaherty's gravesite video just out of the blue. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't ask for this, but okay. Beta Ray Bob loves to watch from other people's accounts and infect their algorithm with Joe programming. That's a good point.
There you go.
He's doing the Lord.
What's on Joe Mind program.
Yeah.
He's doing the Lord's work.
That's right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're surfing on someone else's Netflix account or something.
Firefly.
Just logging under theirs and watch the worst things.
Just like Bruno Sammartino, no money spent on that airpiece. Or Bruno. Hey, everybody, too, the super chat is open. So if you've got a question that you're just burning to ask the cast of What's on Joe Mind with Joe
Super chat.
It's there for you. Lord knows we have time this week. A slow news week, which is why we're bringing you gimmicky list show.
Ooh.
And no one will stretch out and talk nothing longer than me.
No one fills time like Joe.
They knew who to call.
Well, it was either
when they went up to the minute. When they went up to the minute, correct factual news about G.I. Joe. My phone doesn't ring. Doesn't ring. Mm-mm.
That's why we had Phil. We get Phil for that.
Yeah, Phil's great for that. Absolutely. Like it, if something breaks during this show, you're just gonna bump me and bring Phil on.
Right.
All of a sudden, you'll lose the signal.
Yeah,
right,
we'll call Phil on the Matterhorn.
Yeah, like to apologize to Matt Damon. We had to bump him again. So.
Yeah.
Right. We'll see Phil in the dark room at Space Mountain. He's
our buster only at the trade deadline.
The Gunny checking in tonight. I'm 71 and I have real hair. There you go, Gunny.
God bless you.
Take care of that stuff. Take care of that stuff.
I mean, I have real hair too. It's just not where I'd prefer it.
Right. Right. Yeah, there, Firefly with a good point. If you love old wrestling, grave visitors will end up in your feed eventually. Yeah, very true. Very true. That is, now that you mention it, that is a good number of, a healthy number of grave videos. Nowhere Man-Child, reliving the great Thursdays at 9 of years past.
Such a long way to go. Such a long way to go.
Burr had us as
Mexico.
the great Jerry Todd show. But what do you say? Let's get to the news so we can do that like 2 items and get to the meat of the show. Is that good with everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
No idea when that time's out. So if I'm sitting here just looking at stuff for an extra second or two tonight, I got nothing.
Well, I see the little mute thing in your name, so it's like it was hanging on for a long time.
Yeah, the lag is real, and that's why Super Chat is open every week. Please, please, we desperately need to upgrade some of the equipment on this end before it becomes mandatory. Please donate to the Super Chat, or visit our coffee account. The link to that is down below as well. If you give us any kind of monthly subscription over $1, gets you in our closing credits at the end of the show. And then hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have a little bit more going on with that, with more tiers with different benefits. Fingers crossed.
One thing we've always promised the listeners is more tiers. Stick with us. More tiers ahead.
As I said a few minutes ago, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Just click things. It's all free. Won't cost you. That doesn't cost you a thing. But do all that cool stuff. First news item.
Do.
Hey, just earlier this week, I guess it was over the weekend. Fans who missed out on Super 7's Reaction Plus Fatal Fluffies, which, again, I'm no fan of the Fatal Fluffies, right? But I have to give credit where credit's due. Maybe the best figure they've done in Reaction Plus. But the multi-pack is on its way. It was revealed. I forgot to change the card. The retail price on the 3-pack, $50, which is pretty good. When you figure
for a Super 7, absolutely.
Right. It's 20, 21, 22 for a single most of the time. 3 of them, granted, they're all the same, but 3 of them in a multi-pack, not bad for $50.
So do we think that they just had so much overage that they ripped open all the single packs and made 3-packs out of them?
I don't think there were any single packs to be found. They sold really.
Oh,
really
they sold out, did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, people were having trouble finding these. I really think this is a second run on consumer demand.
I love the fluffies. I think they're awesome. I think it's about time both lines embraced it. So it's great.
Josiah Alcorn, he supports the Super Chat. He's the Super Chatter. Hella Geek, this is a good move by Super 7. I agree. Easily the hardest Reaction Plus figure to acquire. I don't know about that. And it is an army builder, and they did right by the price. Yeah, it's a win for them on all fronts, frankly. Not my thing, but if it's your thing, this is a nice break for you.
You could get those and then pair those up with the classified size ones, and they could be the mid-size change, like you're going from the little one to the mid-size one, then to the classified size for you diorama heads out there.
Carlos Salinas, one has a different head sculpt for the flame effect. That's good.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
Alternatively, you could just skip all that bullshit because who cares?
How dare you? How dare you? Toys are fun. They're fun, Mark.
I'm not mad.
I'm not fun with them. Connect with your inner child.
To be clear, I'm not mad at it. I think it's great that people who want it can get a multi-pack at a small discount. Cool. But those won't
not
be
for
dark.
you.
Those won't be darkening my door.
I think they did a better job with these than Hasbro did with the classified ones, honestly. Yeah, I think they got the face right, and Hasbro did not.
Yeah, it was weird that the Fatal Fluffy got Falcon's face.
Right. I didn't understand that at all.
And
They just
Falcon
added some
got
turkey inside of it, and so again, that's $50. Check out super7.com. No. I'm sorry. Check out Big Bad Toy Store. That's where these boys are. It's going to be an exclusive on Big Bad Toy Store. Next news item. I think we're through the news.
In the final.
Oh no, we're in the comics. So close.
Yeah, almost.
Coming up soon, next Wednesday. I totally, I barely know what date it is anyway. I always know what day of the week it is, but I never know what the date is. So that's going to take me some time to adjust here on the new night. August 12 is next Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
G.I. Joe Real American Hero 331 is happening. And as we said last week, kudos to them for waiting this long to pull the trigger on the inevitable fight between Snake Eyes 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
But here it is. Real American Hero 331. Written by the legend, Larry Hama. Art by Paul Pelletier and Francesco Segala.
Ooh, exciting.
Joe Slepsky, what do you think?
I can't wait. Are we sure that's Snake Eyes 1 and not Snake Eyes Sean?
Yes.
Or Throwdown is he now? So that's our Snake Eyes? Okay.
I think so, because he shook off the programming.
Sean
okay,
Eyes.
Good.
Yeah, Sean Eyes.
Yeah. Sean Eyes. I love it. I can't wait. Cover looks amazing. I love Paul Pelletier. I can never pronounce his last name correctly. I believe Canadian. I love his work, so I can't wait for this. Great.
It's Throwdown is often parts unknown with Helix and Beachhead.
Got it.
And they have
tell a Beachhead to scram.
Right. Oh, Dave McDonald asks, do the comics still think the Joes fought in Nam still? They've kind of retrofit that one on the fly. It's not really talked about that much anymore. It's the same storyline, obviously, but any references to specific times like that have kind of been forgotten, and that's always the danger you run.
Yeah.
When you try to
Reed and Ben fought in World War II together.
Yeah.
You know, or was it Korean War? No, it was World
I think
War
it was
II.
Korea.
It was,
it
might
was
have
World
been
War
Korean. Was it World War II? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
right.
just a sliding. It's just a sliding scale.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, right? If
Right.
you tie your book,
our
tie your book
longevity
to
is.
world. Yeah, tie your book to world events.
We're so
then
successful.
we're
Like I
granted.
think Captain America now is technically thought out, and maybe for a while now is thought out post 9/11.
Yeah.
I was reading something recently where they basically that was the intimation that he woke up in a post 9/11 world, and I was like, yeah, I guess he would have.
Yeah, I mean it's 25 years ago now.
Yeah.
I mean it's nuts, frankly. Joe Slepsky, you got old, man.
I didn't get old.
Yeah.
The world got old. I stayed who I am. I'm true to myself. true to my morals. True to my inner heart.
Firefly with a good call. We have better continuity than Spider-Man. We don't rock the boat at this point. That's very true.
Which Spider-Man?
Very true.
Oh,
All of them.
Doesn't matter at all. It's
All of them. Kitty Pryde was a teenager for about 20 Christmases. It's weird, right?
that's fair.
Yeah, and that always felt like an attack because she's Jewish. Like
Ooh, that's right.
it did. It was always like, come on, let the girls celebrate a Hanukkah.
And every Hanukkah, she made the same wish that Into the Spider-Verse Part 2 would come out next summer.
Are we ever going to see that? When's the schedule on that?
No.
Man, I love Brand New Day, though. I'm putting that out there. Jumping the gun here. Here's a tangent to stretch your show. Man, Brand New Day was great.
It feels like it's just an
You know,
ATM, right? Just spitting out money. Like,
I-
ooh.
Listen, man, they did a good job with this one. I had zero complaints. It was awesome. It really felt like a Spider-Man adventure. Like it had everything
It
I
says
loved
something.
in Spider-Man.
Now, mind you, I did not see it yet. I am one of the few that has not, it seems. But it says something that here in a market that is very much fatigued on the Marvel property, that movie comes just right up into the middle of all that malaise and sets the record for box office on Marvel movies.
I think there's people are sick of average superhero movies. You know,
right? Well, I mean,
they want them to have a good story, and I thought this one was solid.
Over the last 5-6 years, the Marvel movies have been pretty crummy.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of good ones that unfortunately got over. Like, I think Thunderbolts was better than it treated at the box office. But you're right. That's because you get the years of mediocre. My superhero theories are the most exciting stories are the origins and the deaths, and everything in the middle is always harder to get people's attention, right? So what happens when you just finish this big arc and now you have to reintroduce everyone? You just get a slew of the same origin movies again and again, and that's absolutely going to bore people. You know, you kind of got to. It's like as a studio, it's like a farm. You know, you got to till the field and let fields go at different rates so that you don't burn it all out. And they burned it all out with now just having the origins of Shang-Chi and origins of the Eternals and origins of this and origins of that. And that's exhausting because they're essentially the same stories over and over again.
I'm going to throw the flag on Scotty C70 right there.
Right. He's tired of seeing the origin of Spider-Man every time they change the actor.
They didn't do that with Tom Holland.
They didn't do that. You haven't seen it.
It was one word, one sentence, right? What happened? You get bit by a funky spider or something? Something like that.
Yeah.
And on the go. Ben didn't even exist. Not on screen in Tom Holland's.
Well, he existed in Madam Web.
Well, I guess that's fair.
Oh, that doesn't count.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No. Yeah, we have yet to see garbage. We have yet to see the origin of Tom Holland Spider-Man. There's been some mentions of it here and there in dialogue, but it's not going to be on camera because they've come out and said pretty much what you said. We've seen it enough times that we don't need to relive it.
Yeah.
We can just use that time to get more actual movie.
It's like Superman's and Batman's. You know, everybody knows that you can assume everybody knows it. Move on.
Yeah.
Would you rather have 20 minutes of downer?
Yeah.
Or would you rather have 20 more minutes of hot web slinging action, baby?
And I enjoyed the Batman, the Robert Pattinson one. Although they're finally making the sequel now. I enjoyed it, but that's it. You can't go to that. He's young. It's his first year in a crime fighting story anymore, like at all. You have to go mid story for like the next 10, 15 years at least.
Well, because that's how long it's going to take to make the damn thing.
Well, that's also that. Yeah.
That my favorite bit of that entire movie, which was really good, is when he fires up the Batmobile.
Oh,
just the noise in the theater
growl
of the muscle Batmobile was
so
ridiculous.
Good. I thought the opening scene with just the narration over the city, and then he shows up in that train station and beats the crap out of those dudes. That all just set that tone for that movie. I thought it was solid. Yeah, really, really, really good.
But,
did you? Oh yeah, I know. Totally tangent. G.I. Joe related. The trailer dropped today for Robert Pattinson as To Catch a Predator guy. Chris Hansen.
Okay.
Seek it out. This movie looks like a trip. For real. Seek it out. It's all seek it out.
I'm just saying, I am glad we got one Spider-Man origin on film because that meant we got Macho Man Randy Savage as Bonesaw.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we're all for that one. That's the good one to have.
And we'll get the next origin we'll see will be Miles. That'll be the next origin.
Uncle Ben is Cliff Robertson.
Yeah.
Well, we saw that already in Spider-Verse. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know. Yeah, they probably would think that they wouldn't have to do it.
They might do it again.
Can we do Ben Riley?
I feel like they would for the live action stuff.
Can we do Ben Riley or Spider-Gwen or Spider-Girl or
dude? We will get a Clone Saga in movies one day. We absolutely will get a Clone.
God, I hope so.
We will. There's no way. There's no way they won't do that.
I hope they get the clones from a different universe though, because that would make it amazing.
It's not even, yes, the Clone Saga from the 90s is the one we're laughing about, but him getting cloned, that goes all the way back to the 70s. They did it on the TV. They did it on the TV show even.
Cool.
Like, that's a part of his story. Like,
yeah,
they're
part
gonna
part of 1,000 issues of comics. It doesn't have to be one of 10 movies.
No, I'm saying it goes all the way back. It's going to be a part. It'll be played one day. I don't know when, but they'll do it.
It doesn't mean it's good.
We're
just finally slamming the coffin shut on the multiple universe bullshit, right?
Oh yeah, it was terrible for sure.
Oh.
Anyhow, so this is next Wednesday. It's coming Wednesday. G.I. Joe Real American Hero 331.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I love it.
Don Moreno versus Snake Eyes from Earth 2. It's going to be great.
Sweet.
I thought Don Moreno was the Snake Eyes.
Yeah, speaking of clones, Snake Eyes a clone. He's the clone.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's only one of him.
He's L clone.
Well, no, technically there aren't. There's 3 of them running around in the head.
But only one clone.
We move forward to the next week. Skybound's Energon G.I. Joe moves into issue 25. That is bonus size. It's not double size, but it is bonus size. It's $4.99 on the cover price there. Joshua Williamson, pencils by Andrea Milana and Tom Riley. Lee Lawford's on colors. He's Eisner nominated, you know. But that is coming up there. We finally get the showdown. Here's the wraparound cover.
Oh, exciting.
As G.I. Joe meets Night Force. So we get to see how those teams, how they line up there.
Why would you have the Skyhawk's canopy open?
Because it's a cover.
Unless he just got in it, right? It's coming
about
down.
to jump because he's about to jump out.
Look, I'm just saying the timing's peculiar.
Attack.
Not as good as when I look at this. I just think, thank God Stalker ducked.
Right.
Right.
He'd have gotten a head full of Baroness shoe.
Wow.
I love seeing someone's camouflage actually camouflage themselves. Like that really looks like he would be difficult to see in that terrain.
There you go.
That's a good coloring job.
But this should be fun too. I've been waiting for this story I've been waiting for Night Force to progress a little bit. You know, we spent what little time we've spent with them, we've spent assembling their team. So it's going to be fun to see them in the main story proper. I think I look forward to this one.
Stalker's left-handed now. That's good.
They keep promising, that this is the big one. Things are going to change and all that.
Well, again, everybody's going to meet. So yes, things are. I feel that's a safe prediction. Joe Slepsky, I feel that is on the mark.
And especially considering, what's been going on with Hawk. So
Hawk.
That's not the Hawk I play in the Joe universe.
No.
That's not him. That's not me.
Not you.
We'll have some reference to him later on, I'm sure.
Sweet.
But this is cover A. This is the wraparound cover. So make sure you're picking this up at your local comic shop. Again, that's not next week. That is 2 Wednesdays from today on August 19th.
That is 14 sleeps.
Or no, 13.
Or no, 13 sleeps.
Depends.
There you go.
You get to choose. Yeah.
That's true. How often you go to bed in a day? Sometimes you nap. I'm not here to judge. A good nap midday, boom, knock it out.
And Mark's correct. This episode is brought to you by Depends. When you got some juice loose in that caboose, slap a Depends on that end.
It's Coach Graham dreaming about a bowl win. Oh.
That's all he's going to do about it.
That's exactly right.
Dream about it. Ugh. Anyways.
Carlos Salinas with a good line.
Hang on, I'm not even on that screen. It's and
sorry.
with the lag, good Lord. There we go.
Right? Look what I did. The anticipation. Incredible.
Dennis Quaid is still his Hawk.
Dennis Quaid doesn't even remember playing Hawk.
Yeah.
from what I'm told. So,
Right. Or is it the Maury Povich movie, You Are Not a Blockbuster?
Right.
I don't know.
Dennis Quaid is still my enemy mine.
there's only one Blockbuster, and it's in Bend, Oregon. Yeah. Go check it out.
There's literally only one Blockbuster.
Yeah, just one. There's a Round Table Pizza in Medford. I just found that out today. Medford's like 2 hours south of Bend. It's an absolute hole.
It's the airport, right?
No, it's Redmond. Redmond's like 20 minutes north, but Medford, down by Klamath Falls, it is a shadowy place, Simba. You must never go there.
I thought Medford was MFD on its airport code.
It might be, but no one flies into Medford. They make emergency stops in Medford.
Right.
Yeah, no. Like literally, if you're high enough up, you can probably glide to Redmond and just skip Medford all the way. Even if you're totally out of fuel, you could probably bring that thing in.
I can't think of a reason why you'd want to go to Medford.
Oh, Medford's terrible. So is Klamath Falls. Both just hives of scum and villainy. You don't want any of that.
A lot
all
of crack up there.
All the poop on Southern Oregon right here.
Yeah.
What's on Joe Mind.
And Eastern Oregon, all they have is that ranger station that those guys took over and no one cared. One of my favorite bits ever, that they begged people to send them supplies.
Right.
And people just sent them sex toys. No, not water.
They should have specified. I mean,
Not water, not beef jerky, not.
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy. Knock yourself out.
Not a can of beans in the lot.
Yeah, and the federal government, like, they put up a perimeter, and then they just went, we'll just wait. We're going to kill their internet and wait. Like, it's boring.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than a bunch of cans and no can opener. That's.
Oh my God.
See, Dustin Jeffries backing me up. Could you imagine?
There we go. My little brother was an Army recruiter in Klamath Falls. He attests to that description. There you go.
That's the most cake job I've ever heard. A guy sitting in a strip mall with a ticket out in Klamath Falls? Like, holy shit.
So why do you want to join the Army? Look around.
Yeah, right.
You can't send me to a bigger hellhole.
Yeah, that's it, right? I don't want to go anywhere dangerous, but given Klamath Falls, probably.
Droz Walker wants you to know, Mark, they're closing the doors on Lloyd Center in Portland.
Okay.
I don't know. This isn't about Portland. This is about Bend. The real mecca of Oregon.
Right? I'm going to have to do some research on the Lloyd Center because it's not popping any bells. A buddy of mine's going to D.C. this weekend, and I said, I got a great pizza joint for you. Typed in Armand's Pizza, came up Armand's Pizza closing its doors, June 2026. Oh. So as far as I'm considered, D.C. is closed.
It's done.
No point to go there. Oh, it was a mall in Portland, the Lloyd Center. That was never my jam. I was always Clackamas Town Center. That was the mecca. And back in the day, Washington Square Mall. Oh, man. That was a good spot.
I think if you're a town with more than 50,000 people, you have to have a Washington Square Mall.
Oh, so good.
I think that's a rule.
That's where they had those, they were called World's Finest. And they were Army men, same scale, but they were on metal bases. And they were hand painted. So they looked great. And they were World War II guys. And I remember I saw them and had no money and begged my parents. And they said, that's why you shouldn't spend all your allowance, little Mark. But we'll come back. We'll be back in the summer or something. And I remember I saved
all lead paint.
Probably. But I saved like $37 as a 7-year-old. Like, I didn't spend a dime that whole spring. And then I went back in there and I made it rain. Like, I'll take that guy, I'll take the motorcycle, I'll take the German commander and the radio guy, like, and then when it came time to play like Army men, I was like, cool, what do you got? Oh, you got those all green guys with the weird circles on the back of their head? Let me show you how I roll. Yeah, it was big time. I still have a couple of them.
They had those Klamath Falls Army guys.
Right? Yeah, that bad stuff, that Crook County stuff.
So the Skybound calendar, again, this past week, yesterday, you were able to get your hands on Mask number 3. The action continues. And then Real American Hero 331 is next Wednesday, along with Wheeljack's prom photo on Transformers 35. And then August 19th, G.I. Joe 25. Next news item.
Not much news.
Yeah, unfortunately, some not good news. As we've been selling for many weeks now, trying to drum up interest and support in Jamie Sullivan's charity dinner. Unfortunately, the decision was made this week to cancel. Just not enough tickets sold. There were some of the comic bundles that did get sold, and those, of course, will still be honored. You can check out Jamie's social media and his website, jamiesullivan.net, for all the details there. I don't want to dwell too much on it, but yeah, it was a great plan, right? Great event, but it's a tough time to try and sell tickets for that type of event. We can't get folks to throw $2 at us and super chat, so I can only imagine trying to get 4 digits on a dinner ticket, even if it is for a great cause, of course, saving Jamie's leg. But again, his GoFundMe is still open. The link to that is down below, along with some of the other GoFundMes we support for friends of ours in the community. So be sure to check them out, because whatever you got, $1, $2, $5, it always helps, every little bit. Next news item.
Klamath Falls. Oh.
We do have a sale going on now at the swag shop on TeePublic. What's on Joe Mind tees and everything, up to 40% off.
Ooh.
So t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, magnets, ball caps, gym shorts, tote bags, stickers, drink koozies. Right? I mean, drink bottles. Mark,
Ooh,
you've got the coffee bottle still.
Yeah, I do. String backpacks. I love me a good string backpack. That's the worst.
Do they have temporary tattoos?
Ooh.
Maybe if you put a sticker on your arm, it will eventually come off in the shower.
Awesome.
So that's a temporary tattoo of sorts.
Yeah.
I'd wear a fanny pack before a string backpack. String backpacks are the worst.
I agree.
Oh.
And I say this as somebody who has a Cookie Monster string backpack.
Well, you get style points at least.
Right. I mean, it's a gift. So I did use it to hold some stuff at a job I had. But yeah.
After seeing his work at the Spider-Man red carpet, we need to get Cookie Monster out to more Hollywood interviewing gigs.
What did Cookie Monster do at the Spidey red carpet?
He had a mic. He was interviewing the people as they came up.
Amazing.
He was fantastic.
Cookie
Not
Monster
only that, he did the 7th inning stretch at Wrigley last week.
Oh, there you go.
Amazing.
He is America's most versatile comic performer.
Tell me he said, buy me a whole bunch of cookie. Better.
I probably.
Yeah. He did pitch a spin-off called Into the Cookie Verse, which I would go watch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the same Cookie Monster. They all look exactly the same, but one loves chocolate chip, one loves peanut butter, one loves shortbread. They just all have their specific favorite cookies. That's the only difference between all the Cookie Monsters.
Snickerdoodle Cookie Monster has
Snickerdoodles. Yep. All of it.
Got a swirl in his fur. That's how you can
sugar Cookie Monster.
And one of them was Alistair Cookie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Of course, you can also get our latest design as modeled by myself.
Lovely.
The 15th anniversary logo as designed by our pal Cullen Davis. You can get the gold standard, or you can get red, white, and blue steel. Joe Slepsky, do you have one of each yet?
I have 3 of each.
Excellent.
I have 3 of each, and so that leaves me with Sunday to wear something different.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah, I rotate.
wear your own shirt on Sunday. We'll
I
allow
do.
it.
Yeah,
We'll allow it.
I do. It's the only day I'm let out of the house. So I'll wear mine then.
Beta Ray Bob was Cookie Monster in the same section as Triumph the comic dog. Not if he knew it was good for him.
Yeah, right.
I love Triumph so much.
I like it when they use.
He's one of my absolute favorite things of all time.
I like it when they use his paw arm like way too far into the screen. It's like a 2-foot arm coming from the other side of the window.
It's. I was him for Halloween once. I dressed all in black and then just walked around with Triumph. You can say things to complete strangers that would absolutely get you punched in the face, men and women. You know, like whatever you're saying. But as soon as they turn around and see that it's coming from Halloween, as soon as they turn around and see that it's coming from a dog puppet, they would break. They would be like, I would say stuff, and some dude would be like, "Yo, bro, what the? I was just commenting how douchey he looked, and it just melted. It's such a great costume idea. If you can do any semblance of a Triumph voice, do that. Get yourself a Triumph puppet, all black. So you kind of blend in and you just say the worst things to people ever. And you absolutely get away with it. My work asked me to MC the company Halloween costume contest too. So I was standing in front of people saying terrible things about HR, about the company, about all of it. Terrible things. And I was like, it's the puppet. It's not me. I don't know what you people are talking about.
Triumph.
It's the puppet.
Yeah, it's the puppet.
It's the celebrity host. It's not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowhere Man-Child speaks the truth. Robert Smigel
really is
funniest people.
He really is. We saw a reading of the Superfans the movie script. This is years ago. This is probably in 2009 or something, 2010 maybe. They had it at Second City. They did a reading, and Smigel and George Wendt was there, and I forget who stood in for Farley. I think it might have been. I forget, but it was all the heavy hitters played all the roles from the Superfans, and it was the script for the movie, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was just the greatest thing ever.
Next news item. And remember, sometimes G.I. Joe news happens, and it's not Thursday. I mean, this past week, it really didn't happen at all, Thursday included. But you can get your news from the Surveillance Port. That's at surveillance-port.com. Eric does a great job getting all the news out there. And sometimes when news is a little slow, he does a good job at directing you towards maybe things we don't do here at What's on Joe Mind, like review videos and things like that. So get yourself plugged in to the Surveillance Port. That's surveillance-port.com. Next news item. And that's the news. How about that? Chalky Tank Kitty is brought to you by the G.I. Joe 3D Printing Podcast. Be sure to check them out every Sunday at noon for another adventure in 3D printing with the G.I. Joe theme. It's kind of like our show if we knew how to build things. We don't.
No.
We don't. We only destroy.
We build animosity. That's
you build friendships and relationships. That's what you build.
We bring people together and laugh at them.
It's funny in that we openly admit to being mean-spirited when really we're not. We're probably the least mean-spirited regular show I can think of, in a general sense, anyway.
I mean, in fairness,
there's enough outrage and anger on the internet.
Right?
There really is.
I think we talk a lot of, but we don't name names. So we're not mean. We're mean, but we're not cruel.
We're just backstabbers.
No. You don't know who we're talking about. If you do, I guess we describe them well, right?
Right. Right. I don't even think we talk that much shit, frankly.
No, we don't do drama.
I don't think so either.
We don't do drama. We got too much comedy going on.
We got. Mostly we don't have enough energy for drama. I don't anyway.
This is a love story, anyway. Yeah.
Of course, Chunky Tank getting his Meowler tank. That's a love story. Of course it is. Look at him. Look at the love on his little face.
Hand over the cat treats and no one gets hurt.
That's the news.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea when that started or ended. No clue. I hope it shows up on the recording. That's all.
I heard it.
Good. I heard it. I didn't see it. When that word,
I saw it. Yeah, and heard.
I also saw it.
Okay, good. I'm glad somebody
did not taste it.
Mm.
That's for the best.
But I felt it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Right in the throat? Is that where you felt
Yeah,
it?
no. Heart.
No. Your heart's awful high.
Yeah.
Under your collarbone like
Yeah,
that?
I move it so that
Big
assassins can't get me. You guys don't do that? You guys don't like move your internal organs around like a Durlin shapeshifter so that assassins don't know where to get you?
No, let
Rookies.
them
Rookies.
Not reap.
Rookies.
let them come.
Just like alienation, my nuts are up here.
We're hitting it early tonight because we got Slepsky to fill time. We'll be right back after a quick moment from our wonderful friends at Kokomo Toys.
We buy, sell, and trade vintage and modern toys. G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, Marvel, DC, and more. Located in beautiful downtown Kokomo, Indiana, we are open every Wednesday through Saturday from 12 to 5. It's a theme park of nostalgia. Join the thousands of people who have traveled from all over the Midwest for over a decade to buy and sell with us. Get your geek on.
I was in Kokomo a couple weeks ago, and I did not mention this last week, but one of our fans stopped in and said hello. So hello back. He did not introduce himself, but
Some
hey.
guy,
right? He was concerned that I was working at Kokomo Toys now. I was like, no. They just let me behind the counter because I bring donuts. So that's a worthy cost of admission. I think that lets you break the rules.
Mm-hmm.
But the news is over, so Colin feels he thinks the show is going to be over soon. But oh no, we're not even close.
Nope. He's letting me get my Blofeld time in.
Right.
dun, dun, dun.
Because as you saw from our thumbnail today, we do have a main event tonight where we talk about some stuff. Now that we've got. Look at all the claws.
Oh, boy.
Now that we've got the rest of the year in G.I. Joe product laid out in front of us.
Did we break all of that this year?
No, I don't think we really broke anything this year.
All right.
I mean, besides a lot of hearts.
But these,
that goes without saying.
These laurels are sure comfortable, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we broke the whole system in which they release that sort of thing.
Right.
So I feel like every year is kind of a win.
Yeah, it was kind of a walk-off, right? Like, they ruined it for everybody.
Screw all of you. Hey,
sorry about that.
How you doing, folks? Man. Hey, what's on Joe Mind? Hey.
Kind of a Matrix moment. Here's what's going to happen.
That's the bullet.
I'm going to show everybody the whole next year.
And you're going to be 100% right.
That's it. Play Rage. Come on. Off we go.
If we get to the point where I get to plug Raid Shadow Legends in the middle of a show, I know we'll truly have made it at that point. Truly, that's the sign. When you could get that kind of lazy advertising dollar.
Yeah.
Come on, Manscaped.
Factor. Yeah, I mean all the winners. 80stees.com. Oh my God, 80stees.com.
Bring us your filthy lucre.
If you're looking to overspend on a t-shirt, you head to 80stees.com.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I
Fun
told
designs, don't get me wrong, but boy, not cheap.
I used to tell Joe Colton it was the goal to have her read a Manscaped ad on our program. She was not enthused by that idea, but she was a professional. She'd have done it.
Yeah.
Anyhow. So anyways, now that the entire product line has been laid out for us through the end of 2026, of course, that leaves a lot of questions as far as what's coming next, or maybe what we'd want to come next.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we've set out to promote discussion amongst you, the viewer.
Talking points, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
conversation set pieces.
Our hosts have put together the lists of 5 characters we would like to see in 2027 as classified figures, and 5 other characters that we'd like to see as Reaction Plus figures. And so everybody's got a full list of 5. It's not necessarily 5 characters. I don't have a ton of rules on this one. This isn't like the top 10 list at the end of the year, where I'm very structured in how we do the voting there. This isn't a vote thing. This is just what we want to spend our dollars on. So, without any further ado, Joe Slepsky, you're our guest. So you're going to kick us off.
Sure. Should I just give you one at a time, and then we'll
I have
spin it around?
slots. That's why I made you.
Better.
That's why I made you send them to me in advance, because I have slots.
And if the fans want to get their vote in and pretend we didn't taint their vote, now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat. Who do you want to see?
Throw it in the chat. Maybe throw it in the big boy comments down below.
Right.
Big boy comments. Why don't you throw a couple bucks behind it to make sure everyone sees it?
Right. I mean, super chat is all. So that's a good way to let the world see your picks, your top 5 or top 3 or whatever.
We all got that. We all got that slush fund, PayPal account that you use for all your toys.
Michael Gene Fleming, he's on
Pull
top.
a couple bucks out.
If you're like me and forget to hit the thumbs up button each week until sometime in the middle of the show, this is your reminder to do it now. There you go. Look, so long as you hit it, it doesn't matter when you hit it. I mean, if people want to hit the like button in the middle of the show, I'm happy they're here in the middle of the show, frankly.
If it takes you to the middle of the show to decide if you like it or not, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. We've won you over.
Right. If you wait till the end of the show, also fine. Just make sure you do it.
Yeah, but kudos to Maxwell Michael Gene Friedman.
And if you don't like it,
Bundy 5,
and if you don't like it, this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. You can quietly leave.
Look, 15 years in, right? Whether you like it or don't like it,
you're here.
You better learn to love it.
Right. I think that's how it worked for some of these folks.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Torpedo Mike. He's been with us from the beginning.
Right.
So Joe Slepsky.
He lost his remote, I think.
Your lists. Yes.
Let's start with classified.
You got it.
And this is in no particular order.
No order.
But we've got Cool Breeze.
Cool Breeze.
Globulus.
Yes.
The Arashikage Masters.
Yes.
The LRRP crew.
Yes.
And I'll let you read the last one.
G.I. Joe Extreme.
So to start off, Cool Breeze, I would say right out of the gate, that is a character I don't care about at all. Not one iota. Would not spend the $27.
Sweet. But that's why he's amazing, though, because he's deep cut. He's Larry qualified. Like, he's a Larry creation.
Right.
One and done. You can even give him like a bullet riddled, plug on thing. You know what I mean? Like, his battle damage. It's exactly it. Like swap ahead with just like crossed eyes kind of a thing. Like cartoon cross eyes, or he just comes with a body bag. He literally comes with a body bag is his extension. His accessory. I think a Cool Breeze figure would be amazing and super deep cut. Probably everyone on the show probably knows who he is, but if you don't, it's literally Larry created him for like 2 episodes, two issues of G.I. Joe. He showed up in one and got killed in the next one because he was mouthing off to Stalker, I believe, right?
Right.
Yeah, he was mouthing off to Stalker, and he was a new recruit, and he was generally being a jerk, and he gets himself killed in the second issue. It's awesome, and we don't talk about it enough because it's so good.
Did he make it to a second issue?
Was it the same issue? I thought it was second. I thought it was 2. I thought it was a 2 issue.
I think it was over 2 issues too.
Yeah, but like
it's been a while since I read that.
It's such a forgotten moment of that amazing run. Like Larry absolutely created a guy just to show you what punks get when they run their mouth off.
And I mean, I appreciate the artistry of Cool Breeze because he was designed to just look like a haphazard mess, right? Like it was Larry's comments on characters in the 90s.
Yes.
There's no real good design going on.
And the name
was a mess.
The name is super 90s coded. Like I think a Cool Breeze character would be really great. I think it would be really, really funny.
He is satire personified as a G.I. Joe. Mark Webber.
I like that the legacy of Cool Breeze is that he was a Battle Force 2000 wannabe.
Hey, like, Cool Breeze. Yeah, right?
Yeah, he just wanted to die like the cool kids.
Uh-huh.
So Globulus on your list, Joe Slepsky.
Yeah, I mean, we have to. We're gonna have to get to that. We've done everyone else, so
right.
Target exclusive.
And he'll be a $60-ish deluxe thing, you know.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because you got to get the big pulsing ball.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, if your bottom half is a snake, there's not a lot of good chairs.
And come with some spore explosion things, you know, like it looks like a cloud of puff smoke hitting people in the face, that kind of a thing. Yeah.
So go ahead and elaborate a little bit on the Arashikage Masters.
Well, I want a 3-pack with the soft, the hard, and the blind master.
The what?
I think that would be it's an absolute winner right there. Yeah. Soft, hard, and blind masters, and you throw in like a squirrel with an arrow going through it, like some targets, you know. I'll even go throw some renegades in there. You include a tracheotomy pipe that Snake Eyes always carried around with him on the Renegade show. That's a deep cut for you Renegades listeners. We're covering that on Joe right now. And but I think the 3 masters are long overdue for like a proper set treatment. And I would also love a soft master version, both in his like traditional like ninja gear and then also in his like Barrio New York look. I think that'd be fun too.
His behind the counter.
I would like a Globulus in his Barrio New York look. I think that's pretty slick.
Totally. But yeah, I think an Arashikage Master set would be absolutely great. And brand it Ninja Force, whatever you got to do. You know,
the blind master with his Hawaiian shirt would be
and you give him a bunch of accessories like ninja accessories that then could go with your other ninja figures, you know, various extra swords, shuriken, all that stuff. Like training dummies or something like that. I think that would be a really, really cool set.
The LRRP crew, Joe Slepsky.
Yeah, it's Stalker, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, Wade, and then if you want to go to with Dickie Saperstein and what was the other dude's name? Ramon, yeah. Like if you want to bring those guys in as big as you want to make this, but I think at the minimum you do the 3 guys, right? And then I do think you expand it if you can to Wade, but I think the 3 of those dudes in their Vietnam looks like Snake Eyes. You know, I know they've made a smaller figure of him, but Snake Eyes and Classified with that sweet hat and just Storm Shadow with the with the bandana around his head and all that stuff, and you put the picture of his sister and Snake Eyes' hat and all that. I think you just do it. I think that's a long overdue set, ripped right out of the comic book.
And lastly, G.I. Joe Extreme, Joe Slepsky. I can promise you that you're the only one with that entry on there.
I think this is absolutely an area that they're gonna get to. Oh, hopefully they get to. But like, I think it's untapped. There's some cool designs in there. If you just want to test the waters, you just do Dark Claw or Iron Claw, not Dark Claw. Dark Claw is a Batman,
right?
You know, the Batman Wolverine crossover. You just do the Iron Claw because he is a really good look, and he would look amazing in Classified. So you start with him, and if people love it, then maybe you do the whatever the Snake Eyes looking guy was, and Metal was not Metalhead, but the shrapnel or whatever I forget the names, but like you start with Iron Claw, and that's a winner. And you test the waters to see if people have more patience or more tolerance for extreme aero.
Yeah, the 25th anniversary started to dabble in Iron Claw and his troops, but it didn't get too far. Yeah.
From the club. Yeah.
I'd love to see. Yeah, I'd love to see Iron Claw in classified scale. I think he looks awesome.
Ragtime
and they'd be posable.
Any thoughts on Joe Slepsky's five position run there? Just real blanket thoughts.
You know, I think the Vietnam era Snake Eye Stalker and Storm Shadow would be really cool and classified.
Mark Weber.
I mean, I agree. I think that's a huge win. Those three guys, and you could sell them singly, or you could put them together in a 3-pack. Would look. I mean, like you could have them actually walking, right? Like the 3 in a row. That'd be.
Yeah.
I've always pushed for put the weapons in their hands in pack, right? Make them look good. There's room for it. There was the bid I did that showed Scarlet, the original classified Scarlet. You could put her holding her crossbow and doing a high kick, right? With like her guard up. In the pack, it looked amazing. And there are companies that have done this. And I'm like, the idea that it's possible, at least for some figures. And yet the alternative is, well, or we could just put them like this with a rainbow of stuff around them, like everybody's always done forever. It just feels like a default, right? Like no one actually considers it.
You know what? I found when a lot of other companies did that type of thing and stuff, like if they put them in a pose, the legs and the knees would get all warped. And, you know, if they had weapons in their hand, the hands would get warped. So I think there's a little bit of a drawback to that. I'd rather
or something comes loose and bounces around in the package forever.
Yeah.
You would think
it doesn't always work out as well as it looks. If they get jostled around like the least little bit, it goes to shit.
It messes it up, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Joe the Gunny has the complete U.S. Extreme collection. So there you go.
He does. Yes, he does. Respect.
Gunny's on
respect. I'm building mine. I love the show and the episodes we covered, and so I'm slowly building my collection.
I do have to admit that the show was better than I thought it was going to be. And you did introduce me to G.I. Joe Extreme, Joe Slepsky. So thank you for that.
Mission accomplished.
I think a lot of those designs could work on a non-roid rage buff. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the figures themselves were like, hey, look at me.
They
all stuck in this pose for 40 years.
Oh, and they all look like they needed fiber in the worst way.
Yeah, they're awfully busy. Is the only complaint I would have about those character designs. They're very, very mid-90s. Lots of pouches, lots of straps. Lots of grenades, and so they'd almost have to simplify them a little bit to make them work. With the high detail classified line would need them to dumb it down. So let's move forward to Reaction Plus from Joe Slepsky. Starting at the top, Jackie Love. For those playing along at home, Jackie Love made one appearance on the Deke cartoon in the season 3 episode That's Entertainment. He's essentially
that's ironic.
He's the G.I. Joe universe's version of Bob Hope.
Yep.
Oh God.
Bob Hope and Jerry Lewis all rolled into one.
Right.
Oh dear God.
He is
amazing.
Something else. And again,
he's General Hawk's favorite thing in the world.
He absolutely is. And if you listen to Joe Slepsky's Christmas special last year, you know all about General Hawk and Jackie Love.
Essayed by the multi-hyphenate talent Mike Irizarry, portraying General Hawk.
All the charm of a Jackie Rogers Sr.
Yeah, right.
We recorded those lines at Assembly Required last year.
Yeah, we did. Doing that episode led me down. I never knew that G.I. Joe did a Bob Hope action figure, and they did. They released a Bob Hope. Yeah, they released a Bob Hope action figure. That was my cast gift to my buddy who played Jackie Love.
So that's
shout
Jackie
out Doug Erholtz. Yeah. So for the Super 7 stuff, I really pulled more My brain was going really towards the Sunbow, because that seems to be where they're leaning. So that's where my thoughts were on this list.
And other spots here: Hector Ramirez, Mr. C, from the C team. Worlds Without End Steeler for Mark Webber.
Does he come with two heads or just Reefer Madden's head?
Well, if it's Super 7, probably just the one head. Yeah, just the one head. But I would love this. Listen, they need to do Worlds Without End, a Worlds Without End subline for Classified. They absolutely do, and make everyone a little bit different. So that's a no-brainer. And yes, that would have both Reefer Madness and regular head stealer.
That would be.
One would be great to be packed in like.
Yeah, they need to. Not exploiting Worlds Without End is a real gaping hole in the G.I. Joe. Modern G.I. Joe usage, like because it's such a great story, and they just don't reference it enough.
This year's San Diego exclusive Synthoid Conspiracy. So
yep, that was good. Yeah, it's a good start. Yeah,
or not Synthoid Conspiracy. No Place Like Springfield.
Yeah, right.
And then of course Billy. So quick question on that last one, Joe Slavsky. Are we talking adult Billy? We talking childhood Billy?
I want childhood Billy.
I hear you.
I want a Cub Scout looking kid with a pistol.
There you go.
That's what I want.
Cub Scout with a revolver.
Yeah, that is what I want. A flower, fake flower, and depending on how intricate they can get, but like, can the flowers slide over the gun? So you could actually hide it, and it just pops off, and you could shoot Cobra Commander with it. That's what I want for Billy.
What would really make him cool is an eye patch, ninja train, and a robot leg. Then everybody would be like, "Oh yeah, that Billy's awesome."
Then he would fall under the G.I. Joe Extreme line,
right? Billy and Jubilee should get together, right? He's like, "I'm looking for a mall girl who's also a single mom and a vampire with bad powers."
Yeah.
Just keep putting stuff on her. People will love her eventually.
But I like the idea of Hector Ramirez as Reaction Plus more than I like him for Classified. And it's because I don't need a guy in a suit in my Classified line. I like, if it's one thing, if it's, Army greens or Navy blues, that's a different kind of suit. But I don't need just some dude in a suit.
No.
Well,
I disagree. Totally disagree.
I love Hector Ramirez in any form, but if you are gonna do him in Classified, you do him in a 2-pack with Scoop.
Put Hector Ramirez in Classified and mold the suit jacket so you can put a cut right across it and then get full articulation.
It's your favorite.
Right? Gotta have that articulation on Hector Ramirez.
You have Hector 2-pack it with Scoop, so Scoop has all the military accoutrement, but he's the cameraman, and Hector has the microphone and the whatever.
Oh, give him the old the Duke cut that I got back there, right? And then mold the tie, but make it super long so you can bend as much as you want. And that tie just keeps going.
Part of this inspired by the whoever's making is, I think it's the Big Bad Toy Store is making the civilian figures, and they have basically, it's not Hector, it's not called Hector, but they have he was at San Diego Con, the model for it. And he looked great. It looks just like Hector Ramirez / Geraldo Rivera. So, I think Hasbro could easily do their version of that and make it legit.
Geraldo Rivera from the University of Arizona.
Oh.
Who watched it live? Who watched the vault opening live? I certainly did. Absolutely. I was glued to my TV that night.
Dusty Champagne. That was about it, right?
Yeah. Absolutely nothing. I absolutely watched that
glove
live.
Compartment from UHF. Gloves.
It's amazing that people have stuck with the G.I. Joe line this long with no Hector Ramirez as the linchpin of this entire IP.
Well, he's the glue that brings everything together.
Yeah,
he brings it all together. He brings Transformers, Gem, everyone. He brings all of them. Mask and Human.
And again,
Hector brings everyone together.
Not that I don't have a problem with Hector Ramirez in 4-inch form. It's a little bit easier to take. But I don't need him as in Classified. I'm better with him as Reaction Plus. Mr. C. what was that?
It was a really
Episode,
quick
Rob.
commercial. It was a
It
really
was
quick
it was
commercial.
the when Cobra took over the television airwaves.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't remember what it was called?
Wasn't
I
it the
don't
C
remember the
team?
The episode.
Oh, the episode. No.
All right. But yeah, he was part of the C team, which was the Cobra ripoff of the A team. And he had a big C shaved into his head. And then at the end of the episode, he was looking for work. Wanted to join the Joes.
The wrong stuff.
Duke gave him a pen. Yeah, it was.
He
It
was
was
in
the
the
wrong
wrong
stuff.
stuff.
The one where they're going up in space with the
Yes, because they were
Yeah.
bringing down their TV satellite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be a funny cut.
Noah
for those- for the
Manchild.
reaction stuff.
He was first.
He was absolutely there
We'll
first.
give
Absolutely.
Jeff
I had to
the credit
Google
on
it.
that one. Of course, Steeler from Worlds Without End. Big points for Mark Webber.
Ah!
But other than that, Mark Webber, what are your thoughts on Joe's Reaction Plus selections?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Steeler. I think I've been pretty clear about my feelings on Billy and Hector Ramirez, but a lot of the community asked for those guys, so I know there's definitely a market for them. Jackie Love and Mr. C are deep cuts.
Yeah.
So
Jackie Love.
Well, I figured they did the Grandmaster, right? Didn't they do a Grandmaster?
No.
Am I remembering this? Oh, I thought they did.
No,
No,
too much plastic, man. He's like 9 feet tall.
Yeah, he's
400
very-
pounds, right?
He's huge.
Yeah.
Ragtime Rob, any thoughts there?
No.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, Jackie Love. That's a D.
That is the deepest of deep cuts.
I would love that so much.
Look, I'd buy it. Now that you've got it up there, I'd buy it.
Uh-huh.
I'd buy Jackie Love.
Yep.
That somehow Jackie Love didn't fall into the 30 seconds of Deke viewing I've watched in my life.
Right.
Some of them are not bad, Rob. Some of them are absolutely terrible, but some of them are okay. In the first season, in the second season,
It's all crap.
The Jackie Love episode, I think, is okay. Like it's one of the better ones from that run.
I mean, the concept may play just simply because of I'm old enough to remember those terrible Bob Hope specials.
What I really love about that episode is that it just gives so much characterization to Hawk, and giving any of the characters like that much characterization is always a treat,
Right.
And that just fleshes out who Hawk is and what he's about, whether or not you love it, like the idea of it, but it's just seeing one of the characters get really, really character driven and make all the choices because they love something so much that we've never learned before. That's why I love episodes like that.
G.I. Joe 66 Delta 17. Who's the guy that Leatherneck fights that was an instructor or something? That was one of his old students one of his old recruits that washed out. It was
Was it Buck McCann?
Buck McCann.
Oh.
Yes, named after Chuck. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Go Ragtime Rob.
Good man.
Yeah, named after Chuck, who was doing the voice of Leatherneck.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, so Jackie Love. I'd be in on Jackie Love. No question. And there's his lovely co-star Fiona.
Yeah, there you go.
Making a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Put the two of them in there.
I mean, the only thing better would be Dave Thomas doing Bob Hope, but
Well,
I mean,
it is Thursday at 9, so
yeah.
you can't always get perfection.
Ragtime Rob. You're up. Let's look at your classified list first. You got Ripcord, 1988 Stalker, another.
Well,
deep
the Tundra Raider, yeah.
Right. So 1988, or was it 80? It might have been 89. I don't know.
I think it's 89, but it's okay.
I threw these slides together really quick, really close to 9 p.m. 1986 Roadblock. I know you and I have talked about that, and we covered that a little on the show, I think. Fast Draw. And
I'd love to see him classified up, yeah.
And a Quinn and Dr. Venom 2-pack. Fast Draws, I think Joe's the only one that didn't have Fast Draw. And let's face it, if Classified's going to make Heavy Duty as cool as he is, and they did a pretty good job on Heavy Duty with his killer card table of doom. I mean, imagine what you get with Fast Draw, right?
Yeah.
Fast Draw is awesome. I'm here for Fast Draw.
I think 1986 Roadblock is all but guaranteed if next year's.
I think so too. Yeah.
If next year's
movie retro.
Retro card back. Yes, thank you. If they're all movie characters, I mean, 86 Roadblock. Yeah, that's where he goes. Mark Weber, your thoughts on Rob's list?
I mean, spoiler. Some of it's from my list too.
Right.
I like all of these guys, and I think I'm not so sure about Quinn, who's got more love over the years, but I think Dr. Venom is a totally overlooked gem, right? Isn't the only one we ever got the club one?
Yeah,
that's what, $300 or something now. So
it's crazy.
Yeah. So
off the card, it's crazy.
Yeah, I like that. And just to be, a little bit realistic here, right? Like Ripcord would be so easy for them, right? Because they had the Night Force one with the Dragonfly.
Right.
So, but they haven't done a regular release. So
right.
That's the way to do it. If you're going to put them with something rare and hella expensive, then do the alternate version there. And then give everybody a shot at the regular a little bit later. That's perfect brand management.
Right.
But they still have to do it. So let's make good on that. And then you'll definitely get flowers from me.
Yeah, I'm sure most folks who are Ripcord fans, and there's a decent number of them, he did get a pretty big spotlight in the comic book for a while where he was pretty compelling. It's been over 2 years since the Dragonfly. It's time. Yeah. It's time.
And same way for Stalker and Roadblock. A+ guys who they've given some time to breathe, right? So come back with totally different looks for them, and that's perfect. And Fast Draw was always one of my favorite second level Joes, right? Never got much play anywhere. But man, that figure's cool. And I would big him up, right? I would make him a little more hulky than he was. And then put the equipment on him, right? Maybe he is a $45 figure, right? But not because
I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be a big figure anyway, just because that padding on that suit is just
Yeah. But make him a big boy. Give him the giant backpack with
in order to carry all that, you got to be strong in order to carry all that.
Yep. Maybe even adapt it so he's not
wisp of a gentleman.
Yeah.
Or Big Lob, he'd tilt right over. Center of gravity's all wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you couldn't be a big Lob would not be able to be a Fast Draw.
And Racktime Rob, Quinn and Dr. Venom 2-pack, would you have, what would you sell with that to make it to pack it out and make it worth the money?
Well, I mean, you got to have, Quinn with his giant machine gun. I'd have Dr. Venom come with like some lab equipment, maybe like a scaled down Brainwave scan or something like that, so.
Yeah.
But I can't see them. I can't see them doing Quinn or Dr. Venom on their own on a classified scale. But it's got Pulse exclusive 2-pack written all over it.
Can I throw in Scarface to that?
Ooh,
because I think the three of those really in that era, they were the three like B-level Cobras. Well, the Quinn was.
They were the three people.
They were the subplot
driving the plot for those.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah, that second year.
Yeah, and then they went down in that bunker. Underwater bunker thing. So yeah, I think they're in Scarface there. You got a nice 3-pack.
Dave McDonald with some thoughts on Fast Draw. They didn't need all that padding. They just launched missiles from their helmet.
Yeah.
Was that Mace? Is that Mace with the helmet?
Mace and Muskrat.
Yeah.
Could you do the two of them with Doc in a 3-pack? Doc trying to stabilize them.
Right.
They come with those, the whiplash donuts.
Right. They come with Mark Kelso's Bill's helmet. Be amazing.
And then Racktime Rob, your Reaction Plus choices. You got a Cold Slither set. General Flag, Dr. Venom, and Quinn separately.
Yeah, I think they're the type of oddball that Super 7 I could see just doing separately.
And then Baroness from the Marvel run, her first costume.
Yeah.
So since you already jumped the gun and talked about Dr. Quinn and Venom, the Cold Slither set, Rob.
Look, throw the 4 figures in there with the instruments on that scale. I'm buying that.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Like this set, but smaller.
Yeah.
And being new tooling from Super 7, the set would probably cost as much as the classified one.
Yeah, probably.
or more if the trouble bubble is any
right.
indication.
Got a drum set, $128, $300.
Maybe Buzzer's air drumming. Yeah.
He's just got a synth drum machine.
Oh my. But Weber, your thoughts on the Reaction Plus stuff?
I mean, some of it I'm completely lockstep on. I think Cold Slither's kind of played out. Pun intended. But I'm down with the rest of it. Anything that I can't tell if they've underutilized Baroness in general across both lines or if they're doing it just right. So, but either way, it's about time for another Baroness.
I think she's a little underused because, I mean, in Classified, she's only been released as an exclusive.
Well, she wasn't she? No, she came with a motorcycle originally.
Well, yeah, that was a Target exclusive.
Was that Target? Back when I shopped at Target.
Yeah,
that's how long ago that was.
I mean, even the Walmart single carded was the single carded retro card was still a Walmart exclusive. Okay. Now Walmart, I couldn't walk into a Walmart without tripping over 10 of them.
Yes,
but
But it was,
and then the third figure was the pilot with the Rattler.
Right. But that reissue, that single card issue, was just with the janky arms and stuff. I understand why people didn't necessarily flock to pick that one up because it had the same problem that the first one did, and that the arms kind of sucked. Joe Slepsky, your thoughts on the Reaction list there?
I agree. The Cold Slither is a little like that should have been out last year. But if by the time they get around to it, if they do ever do it, I think that would be a great set. I was surprised to see them just doing Zartan. General Flag's always welcome. Venom and Quinn always welcome. Baroness Marvel always welcome. Although, let me throw this out there. One of my thoughts that I almost put on there was Dr. Burkhart. I'd love to get a Baroness Dr. Burkhart 2-pack.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be something they could do in a Reaction Plus thing.
Yeah.
I'm all for stashing civilians in the 4-inch scale. That's where I want all those guys to happen.
Yeah. I think that works a lot better.
Mark Weber. It's your turn, man.
I mean, come on now. You could have made a lot of money on Kelsey.
Why don't you take us down your classified list, Mark?
Yeah, on my first round pick. So Interrogator, because I think he's the best looking Cobra that they haven't made yet, right? He's Cobra fed. He'd sell like crazy. Get it done. The other one, I was a little nebulous on, and it was partly because I pivoted to Fast Draw, because originally I had Dragonsky, who's my favorite October Guard deck.
Yes.
Gigantic purple flamethrower guy. Like, yeah, I'm in. But I think if you do it smartly, you could use Fast Draw's Buck to become Dragonsky down the road. Big armored guy. You could make it work. But I want to test how deep they can go into the October Guard, right? Because I think Dana, absolutely, they're making Dana, right? They'll probably make Brekhoff. Horror Show is probably third most well-known. And then Dragonsky's the coolest. So there's the 4, but there's 4 or so other guys you could make. So I'd love to see them try to see how deep that well goes. And if this is Sergeant Misha or Lieutenant Gorky or one of Shraj, whatever, one of the less interesting guys, and see if he really moves too, then you can do all 8 and you just salt him out nice and slow. So this is a second tier October Guard guy. Who is it? I don't care. Whoever you can credibly make out of existing parts, pretty much. So that's fine.
Right. I mean, arms and legs, they're pretty well already there. So
yeah, right. If it's Gorky, he's just got to have the shirt so you can see his stupid undershirt. Like, whatever.
Well, that's part of the Soviet naval infantry thing.
Yeah, and it's still dumb, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. But Fast Draw, Rob already sniffed that one out. They got to do 83 Grand Slam, right? But they'll give it a little time, probably. But Silver pads, give him the jump, give him the gun, and just make him a normal guy, right? Don't even make him $50 with a little square liftoff pad, right? No one needs the jump unless they're like psycho to finish off year one, right? Like, no one really needs the flak. Come on. That's where the broken thumb guys go. They can still shoot, like this. And Ripcord is he's just due, and he doesn't cost anything. Yeah. So hit it. I gave him some out in there for stuff that doesn't cost much. Grand Slam would cost almost nothing. Ripcord almost nothing. Fast Draw has a reuse down the line for all that tooling. Interrogator's going to cost, but whichever October Guard guy you want, he isn't going to cost much. Not in the same way that Dragonsky would as the first figure, or Horror Show would, because I don't think you can credibly make Horror Show out of what they have in hand, right? And I don't need to see Atkins Diet Horror Show, right? I want Horror Show busting that bell. So
I'm with you on Grand Slam. I think either he needs to be a retro card, or if you're gonna do a jump station, I want the classified up jump station on steroids. Right?
Yeah.
Like, give me something that's have it Grand Slam, and then you got a jump pad with like 4 spots to charge jetpacks.
Do you guys love the jump as much as I love the jump?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, the jetpack, yeah. But
I like the jetpack. The station did not get used much when I was a kid.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that was an absolute perennial favorite. I only had one though, so everyone had a share.
Right. That's
how about that? Oh, how about that? When they do a full-on one, come with multiple packs.
Right.
Like a
Again, I want the jumbo jump station.
Like a 4-pack. Yeah.
So maybe it only comes with Grand Slam. I don't need 4 guys to put the jump on, because Lord knows I got plenty of dudes already waiting to fly off into battle.
But, you get Stalker, his jetpack. You get
But Rack Time Rob, your thoughts on the Honchos list?
Yeah, Mark, I kind of think you were going along the same way. You're ones that you're waiting for that you just want checked off that list.
Yeah, and
which is what I was doing. Yeah.
The October Guard is a promise, or at least a test, to do more, right? And maybe you make less of Gorky if it's him, or Shraj, or whatever. Like, I don't think you'll sell as many as you will of Dinah, even though this is a fully collector-focused line.
Yeah.
Right? Make them a little hard to find. And then the people, we do it at McFarlane all the time. When they announce Sergeant Misha, and people go, that's garbage. Where's Dragonsky? I'm not buying Sergeant Misha. And then the second he's hard to find, does anybody have a Misha out there? I can't seem to find him. What the hell? How come Misha's already sold out on polls? Brr. Yeah.
Right. It's the worst part of the internet.
Yeah.
Joe Slepsky, your thoughts on the Honchos list there?
I love it. I love the October Guard. I think even as much as we have seen them over the years, we've never seen them enough. I think they're awesome in all their forms. So all of that. I think Fast Draw, again, is an absolute winner. Yes, the Grand Slam 83. I really, you know what? So yeah, you do a Grand Slam with maybe even just give him one jetpack. But let's do like a 4 jetpack pack that you could then also buy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's 4 with it, but maybe there's also just straight up you can buy quantities of 4 at a time. So like so your whole fleet could have these jetpacks. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going to have a mold. They could charge $10-15 a hit for those. And you'd army build jump packs on people. So without the base, just the pack and the attached gun thing.
They could do that as a Pulse exclusive, and not even, pretty up the packaging, right?
Yeah, exactly.
A box with 4 jumps for you.
Right, exactly. That's what was
bucks,
so
right?
That's what was so cool about that idea.
Transformers used to do that. They had like weapons upgrades for some of the,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like the weapon packs. Yeah, GI Joe used to sell the weapon packs, same kind of thing, but do it with jumps
packs and stuff.
Yeah,
Star Wars did it with stormtroopers. Like, here's 10 stormtroopers in a fifth of a shoebox, right?
Yeah,
in a brown box. Here you go.
Yeah, so I think that'd be very cool. So yeah, I love it.
Move on to your Reaction Plus line. Take us down the list there.
I mean, I'm just looking at what are some of the 3 3/4 guy characters that never got made, and where they're playing in comics a little bit, and Sunbow pretty heavily. Like Shooter finishes out those original Joes, right? For a true 3 3/4 shooter. That's cool. Sparks actually got screen time, right?
Yeah.
We've never had him. So I think
The
that's
Screen time
win.
and lines.
He showed up. He showed up in that con set. He showed up in Tanks for the Memories.
That's right.
But he was really not a great represent. Like he was a Frankenstein Sparks. Like he was just out of what's available.
Yeah.
Like, make Sparks proper. Make him look like he looked on the show.
I love the idea of Venom, but I think it would cost a little bit because I would love you. He has to have the lab coat, right? So
Right.
you'd have to soft goods that somehow and make it.
He also has to have the brainwave scanner, right?
I mean,
That's his whole thing.
Would you sell more Venoms by himself at $20 than you would with the brainwave scanner at 50?
But
Maybe.
imagine a brainwave scanner that you could put your other classifieds in and like hook them up like this, like that'd be dope. Like the He-Man skull goo castle thing.
This is his reaction list, Joe. So
I know. I'm just saying.
It makes me a little nervous. I love the idea of a brainwave scanner, but if you're talking about big enough to crucify a 3 3/4 figure in,
yes,
their trouble bubble was $50. Right? I don't know that I can drop $70 on a brainwave scanner with Dr. Venom, no matter how good it looks. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my hesitation because I do love the idea of the brainwave scanner at some point. I think Flag at that scale is money just sitting there. Just go make it.
I don't know how that's never happened.
Right? Like. Anyway,
yeah, how he wasn't first out of the chute. I mean, really.
Yeah, I mean, I get he was never in the cartoon, right? As General Flag.
Well, not as he looked in the comics, though.
Right. So this is comic General Flag, right? His backpack can be the bullet hole in his back. That's fine. The backpack hole. And then the other one, just collectors are always wonky for the unreleased stuff, right? And I've always thought a tactical Baroness would be really cool. If you've never done it, go to the internet and do, it's a little wonky, but if you go to the internet, search up massive black G.I. Joe Baroness, and it was a character study Hasbro had a design house do. And she looks like legit badass. The idea that Baroness going into battle would have some kind of braid, probably not a ponytail, because she's the friggin' Baroness, right? But the hair would be back, right? Because she's going to be literally in a firefight. So still make her Baroness, but make her armored up a bit. So she's like going into war. Because, she's a survivor. She would protect herself. So it's okay if she's not in a skin-tight cat suit. If she actually looks like she's ready for war. I think that's cool. But this is the same kind of thing, right? Just
Todd Bradford's chipping in, by the way, with a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Todd.
Okay. So, you don't have to be slavish to this because it didn't actually come out, right?
Yeah.
But you can give nods to it, and I think it'd be big. I think they're always ready for new Baroness stuff. So give them something they never had a shot at.
Right. And red as a secondary color is natural, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perfect.
Plus she's got Mr. Sacco on her left hand, so that's good. but evil Mr. Sacco, right? Mrs. Sacco, maybe. Mrs. Sacco, who's like, when's he coming home? You don't get enough sleep. That kind of stuff.
Staying out all night with the boys.
Right?
But yes, and so I'll bat cleanup tonight because most of the stuff's been covered already. General Flag, top of my classified list. I don't know how this guy continues to be just dodged. This classic Marvel / especially now that he is, defined as the connective tissue of the Energon universe, and pretty much looks the same, right? Like there's no difference in Skybound General Flag or Marvel's General Flag from an aesthetic standpoint. Just make the figure already. Classified, I would go with, we need Ace. Ace is just too big of a deal to not be in that line at all.
Yes.
And I understand if you don't want to do 1983 Ace unless he's coming with some kind of aircraft. Maybe that's got to be the hesitation there at this point because he's too popular otherwise. But then do the very good 1992 Ace that got re-released in 97. Make it, it was either a light blue color scheme or a brown color scheme, and they both worked. It's a good figure. It's a good mold. Base it on that.
And you look more pilot than astronaut finally.
Right. Right. I've been longing for October Guard for a long time. I want horror show. I want gigantic, road pig sized horror show yesterday. So that I would put October Guard and leave it open like Mark did, but I don't care. Horror show. That's the guy I want.
I think he's the next one rolling out the hopper, but after Dana. So
there's a really good point in the comments who did it, that there was a 3 3/4 General Flag in the 3-packs.
That's true.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be brand new, but that General Flag was ass.
You're right. Tiny peanut head.
Yeah, and no glasses near as I can tell. So I know I have that pack somewhere. I don't think I opened it, but
I want one of the SEAL characters in Land Gear. I don't care who, whether it's Wetsuit Torpedo, but just enough of these guys just being out there as divers already. Let's they have been used in other media on the land. Let's see those interpretations as well.
Mike, make that guy Mike and give him 2 heads. Make people buy 2.
Sure, or make 2 slightly different ones. Make them a 2-pack. And then I use my last draft pick on Interrogator because I want to see Mark happy.
Yes. It's about damn time.
But Joe Slepsky, your thoughts there?
Yes on the flag, absolute yes on the Ace, and I want to see him in the spaceman outfit. I want to see them classify that up and see what that would look like.
Right. I have a feeling
that could be really cool.
They want to do something with that, though, right?
Yeah.
So so let's do another Ace in just on a single card.
Totally, 100% horror show. He was always the best. And Wetsuit Torpedo for sure. I love Wetsuit, love Torpedo. And then Interrogator. Interrogator's one of those guys that like he doesn't come to mind when I think of awesome dudes, but then every time I see his look, I go, yeah, that dude is awesome. So yes, I'm all for Interrogator. All for him.
Rack time, Rob.
I think Interrogator would look really good classified up.
Right. If they were actually on pegs, he's such a good look, it would grab the eye of people who weren't there for G.I. Joe, right? Just walking by and going, whoa, who's that guy, right?
He looks like he could step into a Star Wars bar and, have a good time. He really does.
Carlos Salinas wants a reaction plus 2-seater shark. Call Mark Gerwig.
Yeah, right.
His is too big.
Yeah, right.
Mark Weber, your thoughts on the classified list there?
I mean, it hits a lot of the things I like just personally. Ace is one of my very favorite shows. And I don't think we're ever getting, I know we got the Rattler, right? But a classified Sky Striker is, I mean, come on.
The original
so huge.
Isn't the original Sky Striker is like, what, 27 inches long, right? So
it's large. It's big.
You're talking 42 inches minimum. Like I just don't. I don't see it. Plus the wings when they come out, right?
Yeah.
So, and in in truth, as much we all love the Sky Striker, right? But that's a dated plane, right? Like they were making fun of it in the last Maverick movie. So yeah, Ace single. We got Steeler single, and nobody was that mad that he didn't come with a tank. They were just happy to get him at all. Ace, the same thing, right? And I would love to see him do, again, Top Gun reference, do something cool with his helmet, right? His nickname's Ace. He should have something pokerish on the helmet that would be cool.
A big missile launcher.
Right, it's a good idea. Could you imagine? Yeah, maybe he's flying the Skyhawk, and that's why he's popping the cockpit 50 feet in the air is to get clear line of sight for his head missile.
Right.
Horror show's great. I think we're in agreement that Morax Overguard is really good to show that Dana's not just a one and done. And Dana might be the toe in the water, right? Let's see how she sells. And that's great because if Dana doesn't sell, then don't even bother, right?
Yeah.
Because she's one of the most iconic. She's cool.
I think, that's the one you want to lead off with the fans because I think, her and Horror Show, I think, are the two most popular.
Yeah.
But if she sells, that's why I picked a lesser guy. I want to see how the next thing goes. And if Horror Show isn't a big hit, that's a bunch of tooling you spent that would be hard to replicate unless you made a brand new character, which is always a good idea. Wetsuit Torpedo, absolutely. Interrogator, of course. So I'm rubber stamping that. What's that meme where Knuckles is just stamping everything? Let's do that.
You're going to anger up the cat.
The cat left, but I probably woke the wife.
And then Reaction Plus side, I've got General Flag again. I like Rob's Cold Slither set idea. It's something that we've been talking about on and off for several weeks now. So, of course, that's on my list. The Dr. Venom and Quinn set, I think packing those guys together is the way to go with Reaction. I think that's how you get extra cool stuff with them. Mm-hmm. And then I've got Helix in Reaction Plus. We've never had Helix as an O-ring figure before. And if that's the only way it's going to happen for an O-ring, let's go ahead and just roll her out there now. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, for my cleaning up, I've got the Operation Mind Menace playset.
Oh,
because that's my favorite. That's my favorite bad episode of the Sunbow series. And that's going to be Sunbow Airborne in his terrible uniform, Sunbow Flash in his not bad uniform, and then big ass Easter Island guy. So that's Operation Mind Menace set.
How'd they get Airborne that wrong?
I don't know, especially when in other episodes they got him right.
Yeah.
But Diana Davis chips in with she loves that episode. You know, when they're streaming the G.I. Joe episodes, either the general stream that has all of the mini series and then a few extras, Operation Mind Menace is in that, and then there's a stream of just season 1, and of course Operation Mind Menace is in that. We will play Operation Mind Menace roulette, and if it comes up on Operation Mind Menace, we sit and watch it till the end.
As you should.
Right, as we should. I have no desire to have Tommy Talltree as my least favorite part of that episode is Tommy screaming all the time like a freaking Patriots football fan. Right. Cooter's Garage, Airborne, voiced by Peter Cullen, and Flash Frank by Frank Weller. I hope those two guys, I hope they work together again in the future.
Yeah. Dude, how ironic is that? Look at the picture. One shall stand, one shall fall.
Right. And it's Peter Cullen taking a dive.
There you go.
Peter Cullen tripping on his own foot and eating shit.
Are we sure Hot Rod didn't trip him?
I'm sure he did.
Probably.
I'm sure he did. Who did Judd Nelson voice in that episode? Maybe he was Tommy.
He was the Easter Island guy.
Right.
Yeah.
The Moai.
But Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. I hope those guys work together on something. But so Reaction Plus, gentlemen, your thoughts, Joe Slepsky.
Yes, all of it. Yeah, I mean, he looks has a really great look. I'm of a mind, if you're going to do a Mind Menace, you do include, especially in the reaction stuff, you do include at least one of the relatives that are zombified, not just Joe's. Like, do it. Give me a little zombie little brother, dude. That'd be great.
Give me Carbony the fire guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Blowtorch.
There you go.
Hanging out with the pride of Irish Tampa, Blowtorch.
Yeah, but I think it's all those are all fantastic.
I'd be up for freeing you, not frying you. Right time, Rob.
Oh, sorry, I'm just picturing Little Dublin and Tampa in my head. Anyway.
That episode did have the two-seater battle bear.
Yeah.
Flash and Stalker riding up together.
Those are cool. I wouldn't mind seeing
right. Them. And then Flash is talking to the out-of-body traveler, and Stalker tells him to shut up, and they can talk later. And Flash never has another line again.
Yeah, see, they couldn't talk later. Thanks a lot, Stalker.
But he listened to Stalker.
And so he didn't die.
And Cool Breeze did not. So there's a lesson there, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool Breeze should have watched the show.
Knowing is half the battle, and sometimes it's knowing when to shut the hell up.
Mark Weber.
I'm down with all of it other than Cold Slither. Like, I never wanted it in the first place anywhere. So, but if that would mean the merciful end of it, as long as they don't feel the need to do 2.5-inch Sigma 6 vehicle size Cold Slither, 12-inch Cold Slither.
I had a thought that with the second time Cold Slither came out. I just remember this. For the Super 7, if you do, or a reaction one, do it with Gem.
Yeah.
Slide a gem in there.
Yeah. Not bad. But I'm just happy that you guys are rubber stamping on giant big ass Easter Island guy.
Sure.
At the very least, if you did a box set, you could do it like that and put his head as the background, right?
Yeah.
With and do it a 3-pack. Put Roofy Steeler in there too. Just going, big ass
or
island guy.
You can just get the big stone head with like laser rifle pop outs in the eyes.
Oh, now we're talking.
There you go.
Like in the episode.
Like what shot down their dragonfly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Way to fly, Airborne.
Right.
Trying to get my man Flash killed. Anyways. It's Flash's one episode of dialogue in the Sunbow series, so we got to get a Sunbow Flash.
Did he sound Italian? I forget.
No, he basically sounded like Frank Welker.
Oh, Mamma Mia, the Cobras.
He comes from Little Italy in Lodi, California.
California. Although, I mean, there are a lot of Italians in Northern California. It makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. And they call him Don Gambello.
Hey. How you doing? Hey, how's everybody? Anyway, when I was pounding the table like that, something fell off, and I don't know what it is and where it went. So
odds are it was a beachhead.
Anthony Gambello, also known as Tony Cutlets.
Mm-hmm.
Odds are good that yes, it was something related to beachhead.
Yeah, pick him and his crotch up, please.
Well, I mean, one of those can happen. So moving on. I mean, there's nothing to move on to. That's it. That's what we got.
Did Beachhead fall to his death? No, his crotch broke his fall.
And then broke.
It fell ahead of him.
Or the fall broke his crotch. We'll see.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Voltar falling off the keyboard.
Oh,
there you go.
His backpack sideways.
No, it's not actually.
I had that wrong forever.
For 30 years, yeah.
Dude, I thought it was a powerful radio antenna.
That is. It's microwaving his brain every time he turns it on.
You can put the bird on his hand, right?
I never tried because I knew that was his perch.
I guess that's fair.
So no, I did not. I have never situated I never had Voltar until a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago.
Those pink jammies.
If he's there, who's producing Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
So I've never situated his
That's
backpack.
Moltar.
No.
as a giant antenna, as opposed to what it truly is, a huge vulture resting dildo.
Your heat is too high, Moltar. That is why you suck.
Now, is it a dildo for the vulture?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Like what?
I'm not getting into all that, man. I'm
You
not
said
getting
it.
into all that.
Whose is it?
Move
There's
on.
no good way to qualify those two words being neighbors.
Move on.
It doesn't belong to big ass Easter Island guy though. That's
Move on.
But it does belong to Shebang.
Now I gotta go get a button.
He's got to find the button.
I just loved Phil's reaction that he never thought that photo that he took would be used as a sashaying.
Right. It was
that's all we got. That's our list right there.
It was sort of his Oppenheimer moment, where he's like, "Yay, I have become the destroyer of worlds."
What have I wrought? So be sure to give us your lists in the Big Boy comments down below. You've been great about putting them up in the live chat. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, we'd be here all night if I was going in. So I appreciate your guys continuing to participate, even though we got Slepsky here, so we can't pad.
There's so much time. I mean, Jesus Christ.
We can't pad. We got some of us got to work in the morning.
We're just hitting halftime. We're just hitting halftime right now, right? We're just hitting halftime.
Not me.
Right.
Little intermission right now.
A little intermission. Hydration break.
Yeah.
But Joe Slepsky, you were talking about going to San Diego and picking up a bunch of stuff. Why don't you go ahead and lead off with what we got in?
Sure. I got a bunch of stuff in. So we had them on display here. So we got this Shipwreck Colt Cadet Deming 2-pack. Looks amazing. I picked up a couple Fatal Fluffies.
A couple of them, you say?
Yeah, I picked up 2. Not exactly army building, but I definitely felt more than one was required. So that was exciting.
Yeah, it'd be a Fatal Fluffy. If it's just
one. and they were literally the only 2 things that were still available for purchase at the Hasbro booth on Sunday.
Weird.
Everything else Hasbro had was sold out.
Wow,
so weird.
Yeah. I also picked up the Turtles Leo Snake Eyes 2-pack, I guess you'd call it.
Right.
Picked that up at the Nickelodeon booth.
Yeah, the San Diego one had the wolf was the what's the wolf combined? What is he combined with?
Oh, Timber with Razar.
Okay.
Rahzar. Yeah.
I don't know turtles well enough to.
I don't either. Yeah, but it's fun though. It was fun. I'm excited. I bought the set of the turtle cross. I'm not a big turtles guy, but I think I want to support that idea of getting G.I. Joe crossing over as much as I can. So that was cool. So I got those in the mail. I just got this King. Just got me a Sonic Fighter Falcon.
All right, get him up in the camera there, Joe.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Did you get his gear, or is it just the figure?
No, I got the full gear and everything.
All right,
I got to get some. Yeah, I got to get some fresh batteries. He literally arrived yesterday, so I got him in the mail.
Helicopter pack.
Yeah, and then I got an Overlord. I picked him up at the show.
Nice.
Yep.
For $40.
Yeah, for $40. I almost got a really nice carded clutch, the Battle Core clutch. And it was clutch, right? Yeah, there was clutch.
Mega Marine.
And, Mega Marine, that's
clutch,
it. Yeah. It was a Mega Marine clutch and Mega Marine. There was another one. They were on really nice cards, and guy didn't really want to move or make any kind of. It was Sunday, make any kind of deals or something, and it was good because as we were kind of haggling it, I noticed that as Mike, as you're always primed to point out, the carded figures are just waiting for the O-rings to break, and the clutch's O-ring had already snapped in the case, so. The value, like the cost I was willing to pay for it just dropped a lot. Even though I would keep them I had no intention of opening them because I love them on cards, and it actually was a really nice card. But I took that as a sign to just pass on that deal. But I thought of you the whole time, Mike, because I'm like, that's always what Mike's.
That's the Mark Webber rule of carded GI Joes.
Yeah, it's hilarious though because that's what we were just talking about pricing. I'm like, if I get both, would you do this? Would you do that? And as I was doing it, I could see his belly like pop out like way too far, you know? And as soon as I pointed that out, price dropped real fast. And I just went, you know what? I'm just going to take it as a sign and skip on this guy entirely. So that was pretty funny. I also picked up, I grabbed this Storm Shadow cover that they had there. One of the booths had for the this is that issue where they introduced Tomb Raider, whatever issue number that was. Yeah, so we got a signature from that guy. That was exciting. And then what I've been doing for like the last 4 months, it's been my absolute chill.
Got a real quick super chat from Dominic Johnson there. Needs a retro hooded Cobra Commander mainline release in 27. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now that they're doing it, for sure.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I've been doing miniatures. I've been doing the painting up the Heroscape stuff.
Put your hand behind it so it focuses on the figure.
There you go. Yeah, so I bought all the Heroscape ones blank, and so I've gotten into miniature painting, and I've got like, so far these are my finished ones.
Oh wow! Look at you.
Yeah, these are my. Sorry if you can't see them all that well. I don't want them to fall out.
You
these are my finished
fall,
ones.
Man.
Yeah, but they're fun. Like I like this Cobra Commander I just finished. Like I've never done it before, so I'm learning, you know, like how to paint and stuff, all the techniques and everything.
If you want to take pictures and send them to us, we'll put them on the
And if you want to paint Diana Davis's address on the bottom of the Duke one, and just put a stamp on it,
sure. Well, that's the thing. So I realized I went through all my various stuff, and it's not just the Heroscape ones. You know, you have the smaller scale ones that were part of the like the role playing game. You know, like these are just a touch smaller.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
That's beautiful. Yay.
Yeah. So you got these smaller ones. So I'm able to do like the big format Tomax, and then it's just a slightly smaller brother, you know. But I realized you could do different. There's no reason I need to keep doing the same color schemes for everybody, you know, like here's my Snake Eyes. So I have like 3 or 4 Dukes from all this stuff. So I'm going to do a Tiger Force Duke, you know, and do like Night Force variant colors and stuff of all these guys. So it is super relaxing is what it is for me. I sit out on the porch, play some music for a few hours every Saturday and Sunday, and I just zen out, man. If you're stressed out and you're looking for something to chill, you got these games, you know, we got all these games over the years, right? They all come with these gray miniatures. You know, it's super chill. I just ordered some off eBay too, that they're doing, like some dude sells them, like 3D prints them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's super relaxing. And I get the army builder paint set, and then you do them in stages. So like right now, it's gonna be hard to show you, but so like right now I've got like 4 or 5 that are almost pretty much done painted. Like here's my Zartan. So he's done being painted. So the next time I go out, I'll start putting some terrain down on him, and then you spray him up. I got a airtight, you know, bazooka. So I got one bazooka. I did him normal color, and then if I get another one, like I'll do, you know, Tiger Force or whatever. So
did you actually give number 14, or did you give up and just give him number 4?
No, I did. I did 14. I think I did a pretty good job. I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah.
I went really tight on it. Yeah, I corrected it a few times, and the front was really hard to do though because his hands are blocking it. So the front's a little sloppy, but it's as a hobby goes, man, it's so chill. Like I cannot stress this enough. Like it's really, really, really been enjoyable. And it's not about like, is it good or, you know, what does it look like? It's just the process of doing it has just been really, really neat. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's like,
all right.
Right, Rob, with like those little watchmaker glasses on there, just trying to get
right.
Well, that's the thing. These are super thick, but I'm nearsighted, so I can see really well up close. So I'm not in that situation, but I do keep asking Toilet Teal. You know, she's always looking for like a chill hobby, and I'm like, you could do this, but she's farsighted, so it would be harder for her to see up front.
Right.
So she's out.
Ragtime Rob.
Yeah.
What'd you get in?
I got nothing.
Got nothing?
I got nothing.
You want to show off your big comic?
Oh, we got big comics.
Yeah,
But even that was a couple weeks ago.
that's awesome.
I mean, the greatest DC comic ever, maybe. But,
What is it?
it's Justice League of America 200.
Name
Right.
it.
I know what it is, and Joe knows what it is, and Mark knows what it is, but there's people watching.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hard as it may be to believe.
I didn't know they
watch
put
this
out
shit.
a oversized like that. I'm gonna have to pick that up next week for sure. It's great.
Yeah, these a lot of the times when they do those Treasury size reprints, it's a reprint of an old Treasury edition. But they did it with this, and then they also did it with the they did a complete the 3 issues of the Untold Legend of the Batman just as one.
Oh, they did. Oh,
yeah,
that's so good.
as one volume like last year. But they surprised everybody. Said, "Hey, look, it's Treasury edition." Okay.
Right.
And so Justice League 200 from 1982.
1981, very late 1981, almost 82. Yeah.
All right. I remember buying that off of a comic rack at a convenience store.
Yeah.
It was
So good.
And right behind you, Tim Roberts was like, "Son of a bitch."
Oh yeah.
Dominic Johnson. I didn't know what it was. He flashed it so fast.
Wait a minute.
Right? Ragtime Rob, not built for TV.
No.
Built for speed.
One more thing. Nowhere Manchild reminded me. When we were in Chicago, at Toy de Jour, I think was the shop, they had these Battle Cat art displays, and where they took Battle Cat action figures and painted them in all different types. And mine finally came in the mail. So this is the Alley Viper Battle Cat. Yeah, isn't that great?
So he's literally an alley cat.
Yeah, he's literally an alley cat. It arrived in the mail a couple weeks ago. I think she's sleeping. I put it up in the house. My wife has not commented on it yet. I don't think she's seen it, but he just stares in our living room. He sits up on a shelf. But it's really cool,
Not
though,
the
right?
weirdest thing she deals with.
That's so true. It's really cool, though. Yeah,
I mean, thank God you let us off the hook there. I was just afraid he was a Mets fan.
Oh no,
because that would be tragic.
Yeah, but this was an instant buy. They did it like
Could
it
be
was
an
it was like an art installation around the He-Man movie. So as soon as I saw this, there was an instant. I'm buying it. So thank you for the reminder, Nowhere Manchild, my friend.
Jeff, I mean, Jeff is better for this show, off screen than Rob is on it.
That's a little rough.
But at Toy de Jour, we have an art show every few months. Joe and I each bought a headband as well.
Yeah, here's my headband from it, sitting on my desk.
There you go. You should put him to ride on Alley Cat.
Oh my God, what a great idea.
Mark Weber,
Mm-hmm.
what'd you get it?
Man, I've had 2 little stacks for ages, so I'm
Right?
very happy to be on the show tonight. So as the
Good that you remembered we were here.
right, so he's a little shiny, but there's I'm the kind of the exquisite mini guy. So there's Bazooka.
There you
That's
go.
great.
Not bad. What else? There's I think his name's Survival. They wrote his name on his shirt, so that's good. You can find him.
He also wrote it in his underwear.
Right? And then Zorana, who's probably the winner.
Well, what are we looking at? What product are these, Mark?
So these are exquisite minis. They're a little more than 3 3/4. They're not quite 4 inches. And they come from
Hiya Toys.
Hiya Toys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they're hard to
great.
get. They don't have a license to sell in the U.S. So
Okay.
they're a little hard to get, and I'm told if you actually break them out of the packaging, they're a little fragile. So I've left all my, even though I'm an opener type guy, I'll leave these guys as is. So that's one of my poisons at the moment. But the other one, and the one I'm really pumped up about, is the recall guys.
Yeah.
That I'm sure a lot of you have, but this is a friend of the program and former host of the program, Carson, Texas. His absolute labor of love for the last several years, but finally showing up. And
Go back to Ritello there, Mark.
this is the one he actually pitched Hasbro as a young child.
Right. We actually have the distinction of being this guy's debut, right? We way back, several years ago when Operation Recall was nothing but a gleam in his daddy's eye.
Right.
Carson essentially came on and gave us the elevator pitch, and Rotella was the guy. Rob, if you get a chance, flip through the archive, find that episode number, and we will let the folks at home know where they can take a trip down memory lane. There's a lot of things that are different between what happened in that show and what Operation Recall wound up being, but at its core, it was the same.
Yeah,
it was him gathering up the Ron Rudettes and Larry Hamas and Mark, and all these other guys who were involved in the line in the 80s and 90s and bringing this to life. So it's really cool that we've got this 4-year-old piece of YouTube film sitting in our archive that nobody really pays attention to anymore. But for all of the pub you might see Operation Recall getting, just remember, we brought them to you first.
That's right. And if you think if this makes you feel like, a little kid again, look at that back, man.
Yeah, it's great.
With the explosion cross cells and look at all the text on the file card, right? Apparently it got printed backwards, but that's not my fault. But that's slick. And of course there were 4. So there's Bengal.
Nora Manchild has reviews of Operation Recall figures on his YouTube channel for those interested in watching.
My Bengal's been drinking a little bit. That's
bit.
Okay. Straighten her out, and that's fine.
She keeps stepping in the hole.
Right? It's hard work out there.
She is from Hempstead, so
And then the big boy Bear Claw.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Bear Claw is one of my favorites.
So
they're really nice. They're really good figures.
Really well done.
And I have a couple. Are awesome.
We would, Carson's one of our guys, one of our, best friends. But that has nothing to do with how good we say these are. These are incredible. So,
and the card stock is impressively thick too.
Yeah.
Like it feels good in your hand.
Yeah. It's all win.
It feels like an old Joe figure. It really does.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's what I got in.
I'm waiting to clear off some space on my desk so I can get some of those guys open. I'm not keeping those guys in the cards. They are to be played with.
Boy, this is a lot to weed through. Damn our regular schedule.
Right? Man, we kind of show up every week, don't we?
Yeah, how far back? I mean, I'm thinking probably it's got to be at least like 2021, right? I
would think it's one of the early ones. You can tell by how bad I made the thumbnail. Like it's back. We're almost at 400. I think that's back in like the 160s.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Yeah, like that gives you an idea how much content in 15 years. There's a big glut at the beginning, and then as things got to be a little bit more spacious in between, we tended to do fewer episodes that were humongous.
Yeah.
And then now here we're back to doing like 2 hours or so a week. We try to keep it at 2 hours. We're going to miss that again this week.
Do you miss those 10-hour audio editing sessions, Mike?
I was not doing the editing for those. Sure.
Nice. Yeah.
Funny how when things when that responsibility fell to me, how episodes got shorter. Some restraint was suddenly shown.
Yeah,
but we still did some marathons in that. There were some 3+ hour runs in our late audio only days. But man, talk about stuff that's easier with AI. Jesus, just tell the computer, take out all the dead air, and there goes an hour's worth of material right there.
I would just delete my whole show.
Right. It makes the Joe on Joe podcast a 5-hour listening
experience. You're better off not releasing this episode, Joe.
Nowhere Manchild's after the rarest G.I. Joe collectible ever, the bruised chest cut Duke t-shirt or button up. Right. For sale. One of one.
Make your own. Mark's a big dude.
One of my best moments was the brutal chest cut reveal live on the show. That was big. That was big.
That was the moment where we decided, yeah, it's time to step into the big leagues, and we're video now.
Right. It took some time to get the electrical tape. It took some time to get that just right. Yeah.
They talk about when Dylan went electric, and they talk about you guys in the same breath.
That's right. Pretty much.
Here for your enjoyment, a middle-aged man with tape on his shirt. But I don't have anything else to share. Mark has already covered what I had there. Rack Time Rob, I got the same book he did, so he bought it for me, so I guess I got it too. Because this is really, like, for me, I was the one who bought that book, right? Like that was my grubby little allowance going on the counter for Justice League 200.
What was it? What did it cost?
It was $150 back then because it was a 72-page issue.
Yeah, it's a big book.
That's a lot for 81, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it was like I said, 72 pages, no ads.
Okay. All killer, no filler.
Nope. Bingo. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
All right. The earliest one I could find with Carson. Finally got it. There we go. 174.
174. Episode 174.
July 2nd, 2021.
Ooh.
Still in lockdown.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, Manischewitz, Silent Bob. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, because that's the one that's got Rottello in the thumbnail.
Almost exactly 5 years ago. That's amazing. So yeah, go back and check that one out. Episode 174. Joe Colton's on that one. That's how old it is.
Yeah.
We were still hanging out with Joe Colton. Now we make do with Joe Slepsky.
Downgrade. If you are a Justice League 200 era Perez fan, obviously, who isn't, the Tomorrow's Crisis Companion just came out too. It is, if you love the DC Crisis, it is awesome.
Does it explain what happened?
Yes.
Okay, good.
In excruciating detail.
I've been confused about
that. It's solid. And the Absolute Edition of Cross. And I know I have 3 different versions of reprints of Crisis.
Yeah.
But this Absolute Edition, though, I guess was sourced from Jerry Ordway's personal files. So the scan, I've seen people do comparison scans online, and it's night and day.
Wow.
The level of detail that they have now in this latest Absolute one. So if you're a Crisis fan, check that out.
All right. I think that's what we got this week. Joe Slepsky, you're our guest.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and kick off shout-outs?
Shout out to Toilet Teal, who is tasked with a new mission this week, and she is firing on all cylinders.
And again, for folks who are maybe new to the program, explain Toilet Teal.
Toilet Teal is my wife, Rebecca, who, when you're a guest on my show, you get to choose a code name. And if you could be a member of the G.I. Joe or Cobra's team or Dreadnought or whomever, what team would you be and what would your code name be? And typically it relates to something that you do in real life. It's not like, I'm going to be Snake Eyes. No, it's like, what would you be if you were a Cobra or a Joe? And when my wife was posed with that question, she paused and said, I would be the Polish Cobra cleaning lady. And we came up with the name Toilet Teal. So, yeah. Her run of she just directed The Importance of Being Earnest down at the Long Beach Shakespeare Company in Long Beach, California, and it ran successfully throughout July and was amazing, and I loved it. And anyone who had a chance to see it also enjoyed it. So it was an excellent job there, and that's my shout out.
Is she signed up to do the sequel, The Importance of Being Ernest P. Worrell?
No, well, that's the thing. It's a prequel to Ernest Goes to Camp.
Okay, right.
That's what she brought to the table. As the director, what's your vision for this? And she said, well, I really want to code it. It's not just about who's Ernest, but it's about it's a prequel to Ernest Goes to Camp. It's all those.
Because it's way too formal to be Bert and Ernie, so it's got to be Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah, and the answer is yes. I have been to Quake Collectibles.
There we go. That's the question, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, I have been to Quake. Yep. I used to live right off Lincoln, so that was my toy shop right around the corner, like great old movie theater there, and Brauhaus, which I believe is closed. It's Germantown, Lincoln Square. It's Germantown.
Rack Time Rob, shout outs.
Shout out to the studio audience. Thank you for coming in and watching. And those who are about to watch, we salute.
What else you got?
That's all I got.
Nothing for the importance of a new school year starting tomorrow on a Friday.
Gotta teach them kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really, it's just we got to sit in these meetings.
You got to teach them respect, Rob. That's what you got to
Stay in school. Stay in school, fool.
Oh, most of these meetings are going to be, the state legislature says that no kid can have a cell phone out or we have to shoot them.
That's for the best.
Yeah,
but
nothing. I hear no lies detected.
It's just that they said, all right, and you guys figure that out how to do that.
Well, clearly, you need to be more armed.
Shoot to wound.
Take a trip out to Don's.
These days, basically for at least the first year of this policy, it's going to be a lot of needless time taken up with the maintenance of this. So,
Mark Weber, shout outs.
So, I don't mention too often, but I've been playing the MMORPG EverQuest forever since it launched in 1999 at the behest of one of my oldest friends. We'll call him Chris because that's his name. And
works.
So he and my other two really old, long-term friends from Bend who played and then drifted, they launched a new version of it that's like the original game with some big benefits and modifications to it. So the four of us are back, baby, on EverQuest Legends. So if you see Kaidoc, Dusty, Zamfir, Master of the Pan Flute,
right,
and Weber running around on the Ogden server.
Weber.
Yeah, I tried to put in like a name, and my first four got rejected originally. I'm like, fine, let's try Weber. And they're like, there you go. So
you didn't go with Honcho?
No, and I wasn't the Honcho yet. This was 99.
Fair enough.
Right? I was going to be a radio superstar back then. But yeah, and then I didn't know that at level 20 you get to add a surname. And it's hard to add a surname to your real surname. So anyway.
That's become a hyphenate.
I was Weber Soze. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so if you see Weber, Dusty, Kaidoc, and Zamfir running around with the guild tag 4 horsemen over their heads, you'll know who's running by. And don't bother trying to join, right? It ain't the 5 horsemen, right? You cannot be our Lex Luger. 4 horsemen. So let's shout out to Kaidoc, Zamfir, Dusty, and Weber, which is self-serving because,
no substitutions by Crystal or She-Hulk.
Carlos Salinas, speaking of age, how old is Mango Habanero? Mango Habanero, the beloved daughter of Joe Colton, just turned 3.
Wow.
Right? She's full-blown toddler at this point. We're out of toddler. Past toddler. Good Lord, we're old.
Right?
Are you sure it's just 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. No Social Media, I'm sure.
Oh. Yeah, but look how happy he is, man.
Right. Right.
There's a lesson there.
The world is so much better than ours.
There's a lesson there.
Look, it made Joe Slepsky bald.
I know, right?
And it's getting me there too. So I'll see you there, Joe. Save me a seat, Joe. I'll be there soon.
There's plenty of room. Plenty of room on this train. Carry saints and sinners, bald heads and winners. I don't know.
I will reiterate Ragtime Rob's shout out to our studio audience. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a lot of the same names every week. We really do appreciate you guys showing up. Thanks doubly to you if you jumped in on any of the super chat stuff that we got active. Again, the goal here is to buy new equipment. It would be really great to be able to watch the bumpers that I put together go through instead of just hoping that I can guess where they stop and finish.
Yeah. The plus the exhaust fumes from this gas-powered model computer are making it
Right. Yeah.
No. This one, it runs on Steam.
Yeah, that's not a complaint. Hold on, that's not a complaint.
It runs on Steam. That's not valid. But shout out to everybody who's watching us on Replay Squad. Replay Squad, we salute you.
Mm-hmm.
You count just as much. We love you just the same. Make sure that whenever you're watching us, however you consume what's on Joe Mind, you're doing all that cool YouTube stuff afterwards. And there it is, lagging on me again. But be sure to hit the thumbs up. Share us in your social media circles, whether that be in Facebook groups or on Reddit or what have you. It doesn't matter nearly as much. Like if I share it, nobody cares. If you share it, it means a lot. Leave us a big boy comment down below. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. About 30% of you week after week don't subscribe. That's mind-boggling because, again, YouTube is going to continue to recommend us to you for the rest of your natural life. So you might as well. Just
Might as well have a subscription.
right?
Y'all already got issues.
Right. Give a shout out to our wonderful friends and sponsors at Kokomo Toys. We'll sing the theme song real quick. Kokomo.
Ooh, Kokomo.
Kokomo Toys.
Kokomo Toys.
Kokomo. Tommy
Kokomo Toys.
You're a little sharp there, Mark.
That's a Tommy Talltree.
But
Sounds like a children's host.
It does kind of. Yeah, he's the guy on Jingleheimer Junction.
give a shout out to our special guest, Joe Slepsky. Round of applause for Joe Slepsky.
Thank you for having me on. Always a pleasure. My pleasure. All mine.
Joe Slepsky, where can we find the Joe on Joe podcast?
You can find it anywhere you stream your audio podcasts. And you can find me on socials at Joe on Joe Pod. Reach out, say hello.
Tell them that you heard him first on What's on Joe Mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll give you a cookie, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I've got some after action report books to give away. Oh, I know what I want. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do that for you. Because remember a few weeks ago, you guys were still talking about Police Academy.
Right.
All right. Well, I've got the Police Academy discs I was going to give away on your show, but it didn't come up, so I don't want to force it.
It's all right.
We're not done talking about Police Academy.
Right.
Yeah,
it's not like you won't be back.
Yeah. Well, next time if Police Academy comes up, and if I still have them, I'll give them away.
Yeah.
Police again.
The only sad thing, he means laser discs. Yeah, laser discs.
DVD.
Viewmaster.
DVD set.
Laser discs are coasters for the jumbo bucket-sized beverages.
Hey, I'm the guy who impulse purchased Dr. Mindbender, So I'll give away stuff at the drop of a hat.
If Cody Rhodes saw that, he'd be like, "Damn, I need one of those."
Terry Hawkins noted, "Congrats, Joe. Didn't get kicked off once tonight because Joe knows how to behave."
Yeah. I finally learned my lesson.
Nobody got kicked off.
You give me one black eye, I learned my lesson. You give me two, I don't listen.
But that's all we got. That's it for this week. Good Lord, we've gone long. On a week with no news. Here we are at almost 2.5 hours.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. We make up list shows and then we talk for days. But my voice is done, so that means the show is as well. As our friend Vagon likes to say, stay safe, and if you don't, be careful. If you can't, be careful. I can't talk on any number of levels at this point. But right. I wish. But have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next Thursday night at 9 p.m. for another episode of What's on Joe Mind. Have a great week. Yo, Joe.
Choo.